welcome back to NDND, everybody. We had a nice little break. We hope you did too. We're excited to be back. Yeah, so first up, I think we're just going to do quick intros. I don't really know what the layup is, so I'm just going to throw it at people, and we'll see who sticks. So, Azie, would you go first?
Hello, I'm Azie. I was going to say that in Pamunkey, and then I forgot. Wingapo Chamai. That means hello, friends. I'm Azie. I'm Pamunkey, and I play Eucalyptus.
Perfect.
And can I throw it to somebody now?
Yeah, you throw it to somebody. Elf Druid.
Popcorn.
To Siena.
Hi. Good to see you guys again. I'm Siena. I play P. Halito. I'm Chakta, and it's good to be back. It's good to be here. I'll pass it to somebody. Benny, who's laughing.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Benny Wayne Sully. I'm Shichangu Lakota, enrolled member of the Rosebud Sioux tribe, and I play Ikto. And I'm gonna popcorn it right over to my man, Joey Clift.
What? My name is Joey Clift. I'm an enrolled member of the Cowlitz Indian tribe. I don't speak my tribe's language, but I have a Cowlitz dictionary, so someday I'll learn it. Yeah, so I guess I could probably, if you guys want to wait, I could try to figure out how to say hello. I think I've learned it at some point, and I always butcher it, and it definitely sounds like not what the word is supposed to sound like. But my name's Joey. I play Jarfield, who's a Tabaxi bard that looks a whole lot like Garfield. That's a drawing of Garfield. And that's my deal. Now I'm going to throw it to Lucas.
Woo! I'm Lucas Brown Eyes. I'm Oglala Lakota. Play Chante. Those are the things I was supposed to remember, and I remembered them.
And last but not least, I throw it back to myself. I am Kelly Lynn D'Angelo, your Dungeon Master. I'm Haudenosaunee, Tuscarora, Mohawk, and we're really excited to have you guys here. So we'll begin. Imagine sparkles and rainbows and glitter, and also a cut because we had a tech issue. Welcome back to NDND. Let's pick it up where we began. I'm going to give you a quick recap. This crew here has been running and traversing some time together, trying to get off the heels of some sort of bounty hunter that has been tracking them since they blew up a few towns along the way and caused some trouble in the little small villages that they had entered. Eventually stumbling into Jovial, where there was a sort of mystery afoot, especially with the kids and the adults in town. You guys all quickly investigated the chapel, having been pulled there by one of Chante's sort of experiential, sort of accidental, per se, powers that he achieved for a little while. You guys went into the basement, found a map, and also met this weird character that seems to be like a floating body, skeletal body, who you befriended and have now called Chili Bones. He sent you in on this quest to try to get more information about the town and what it's been going through. You guys went into the forest, not just took care of the quest by getting information, but ended up conquering all the enemies and making sure that the area was cleared and healthy once more. You brought the forest back to life. You got rid of this sort of plague that was on it, and freed all of these townspeople who were local to Jovial, as well as captured one of these hags and brought them out of the forest back to Jovial. Got to hang out with Chili Bones, relay all this news, even though you did not tell him about the orb, the eye that you had taken from the owl. Kicked it back, gave him Sharon, and decided to have bread bowls with Anna and Julian, and maybe a little bit more. And that's where we'll pick up. So, there's a rooster call far in the distance. You guys don't even know where the roosters are, but there's one to wake you up right now. The sun trickles through the windows in this very quaint, cute little home that you guys all went to, having been stuffed full of bread bowls and company and fun talks with Tashi and the kids, as well as just kind of hanging out with one another. But the great thing is all of these spaces here give you more than enough room within the guest rooms or the kids' rooms to have a nice, restful sleep. So you have had a long rest. You are all feeling more energized and perhaps leveled up and in a very good condition. Somebody is also very, very, very happy. Let me just make a quick roll here. Having had the perfect amount of playtime that that adults might have the night previous, Eucalyptus, you awake and your arm slightly graces the right-hand side of Julian, the husband who said that they had been going through some trouble and he needed a little pick-me-up. Consensually. Everyone consents. But
Okay.
very Julian, stirs a little bit Eucalyptus, and you kind of like take a moment, and you could accidentally like wake him up, but you're able to just wake up enough and open your eyes where he's like stirring, but he's not 100% awake, and it's just you in the room currently.
Okay, should I leave the room?
Look, I don't know what you guys did last night, but this bread bowl that I had was better than whatever you guys did last night.
Currently, it's just you and Jarfield and Ikto sharing one of the guest bedrooms together. P and Chante, you spent another guest bedroom together. P, you're doing okay. The whole night, Chante kind of like was thrashing around, saying crazy things in his dreams. Like you don't know what was going on, but he was saying like weird sentences and kind of like shouting weird one word. So almost like a I would almost say like a game show, like just kind of shouting out word answers. So he's still kind of doing that, and he's slowly awaking.
Octopus.
Go back to sleep.
And Eucalyptus, it's just you with Julian right now. That right?
I think I am snapping out of it because that was amazing, but I can't. There's a bounty hunter after me. I can't stay in this fantasy land of love and cuddling and affection. So I'm just gonna get up.
And
really?
The moment that you get up very quietly, knowing, like feeling all of this in your heart, the door opens and there's a full meal ready, prepared by his wife. He walks in, places down the food, and just looks at you, and she just smiles. And she goes, "Listen, I know that our family's been through a lot, and I just want to say, you're always welcome here."
Okay, thank you.
Do you want some porridge? I made porridge. I feel so much better. Like my color's back, my soul's back and ready, and I can't wait for us to see what's out there. Julian, and she kind of gets over and she starts to like punch Julian's feet. And Julian's like, "Oh, I don't like up." She's like, "Come on."
Okay. Thanks for the porridge. Are you?
Don't go. No. Stay as long as you want. I mean, we would love to have more of you, Eucalyptus, anytime.
I'm really into this because wood elves, we don't have Bibles. We don't care. We do what we want. But unfortunately, there's danger afoot, so I'm gonna have to eat and run.
No.
Wait, can I scream something through? Can I scream something through the wall?
Yeah, I'll say that you share the room next to it, and especially when the wife walked in and kind of like triumphantly declared how she wishes to have Eucalyptus stay here.
Okay,
so you heard all that, yeah.
Okay, Eucalyptus, you're a paladin. Your whole thing is Bible.
It's a different Bible though, and it doesn't worry too much about this kind of stuff. This is all sacred. Everybody is pleasure is. Yes, but
and the wife is like, yes. So why? But we want you to stay. You can be a part of the family. I mean, the kids love you too.
Well, the problem is, if I am a part of your family, I might bring like the law to your door, and I don't. I respect you, and this guy, he shouldn't be locked up. He's got a lot going for him in all areas, and I feel like he should be out and enjoying, and you should be enjoying him. And I just, I'm flattered, but I think I gotta go with my friends.
And you kind of stand up and you kind of solemnly give her a nod. And she kind of solemnly gives you a nod back, a little sad, the hot porridge near her, kind of in her hands, looking a little forlorn. And as you walk out the door, there's just a moment. She turns to you and she goes, I'll never forget you. We'll never forget you.
I definitely will never forget this night.
And
or this morning, which might actually be more interesting than last night.
With that, P and Chante is still kind of like stirring awake. You can tell he's very groggy, and he kind of like accidentally, like one of his hands kind of goes wide, and somehow, though you're in a different bed, it's just like 3 feet, like tickles and grazes your cheek, kind of like slapping you awake accidentally as he's thrashing in bed.
Okay. I think we're all done. Chante, I think it's time to go.
What?
I think, yeah.
I had the weirdest dream.
Yeah, I know.
My mouth tastes like wood or bush. Ugh.
You ate a bush yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And wasn't the first time.
Julian ate a bush yesterday too.
Hey, high five through
And
the wall.
right as that, Eucalyptus like opens the door and leans against it, like as she says that one-liner.
How was it?
Well, let me just say it's been a long time, but the pipes are still the pipes aren't rusty.
It's a low bar.
Low bar,
to
but
get over.
yeah.
Let's all
you
make a
got it out of
pact
your
right
system.
now. Let's all make a pact right now, never to let Eucalyptus sleep with someone again, or she's gonna be this weird every time.
Yeah, and at that moment you see Ikto and Jarfield like walking down the hall, like entering this room that P and Chante are in as well, which is like a nice sized guest room. They're both in like bathrobes, like as if they had stayed a night at a spa and somehow like found these bathrobes of the husband and wives. And Ikto's eating something, like as if he made himself at home and is just chomping away at the food. Jarfield, what are you doing?
So what I'm doing is I'm still I reheated one of the bread bowls from last night, and I'm just still having a soup bread bowl. And I'm look, I know that a bread bowl with soup in it's not a breakfast food, but I just can't get enough of this. It's great.
Well, if you
Why are you
guys
so loud?
guys
You're, like, screaming.
if you want, Julian's wife made me a full spread, so you can just
Not the only thing that's
it's
spread.
Here. Just, I'm holding it. You apparently, and it's got fruit, which I didn't even know they had around here, but apparently they've got cherry trees, apple, everything. So because she wanted me to be a part of their family.
I told you. You had to have both if you were gonna have either, and now it's part 2. I told
You're right.
That's weird.
I should have. It was a lot. It was a lot, even for me. I'm very liberal. Being a wood elf, as I've said
Paladin.
before. Yeah.
Did she join you guys?
She wanted to. Oh, she's heard a lot. She must have heard a lot about the stereotypes about elves in bed.
Oh,
Yeah, we've all heard that.
Yeah, and it's all true. But unfortunately, we got to get the heck out of here.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
when
something
you
seems
say
off.
that,
Let's run.
You can kind of hear the wife say, it, like down the hallway, like, "Oh, are you guys still here? Please stay for lunch. Oh, I'll make you dinners too. Oh, you don't have to go." She's kind of shouting that from down the hallway.
On second thought, we
She's
should stay.
a little bit desperate. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the
let's
best kind of it.
Okay, so we have things to do. We've got to talk to Chili Bones. We've got to figure some stuff out. We've got to get a ship built. We've also got this bounty hunter chasing after us. But I mean, this place is kind of cozy. We could just hang out here for a while.
No.
Stop
Guys,
yelling.
something seems off.
This
Let's
board.
run.
Something feels off. Yeah.
Guys are so bright. Turn it down.
Chante.
Look at no, Chante, you need to eat.
Wake
Chante,
up.
wake up!
Wake
Oh,
up!
he slaps you. Suspicious
There's
slaps you.
Chante. There's smoked salmon on this spread.
Oh,
What?
Hey, I'll take
Yeah,
some smoked
take-
salmon.
Wait,
I take all the
fish?
smoked salmon
no,
and
no, no,
shove it in
as-
my mouth at once.
Yeah,
Uh,
try
I-
it.
as-
Jarfield,
as
are you
he's-
contesting it? Are you contesting Chante?
So I think that what's happening is as Chante, like basically both of us reach for it at the exact same time, and Chante gets to it right before I did, and then as I'm cramming it into his mouth, I've got my paw out, just like very defeated, and I'm just like, oh.
When
I'm
I
sure
open
you
my
can get some
mouth,
more.
you can
This
eat some
one-
from my mouth.
Aw.
Mother-
Thanks. I don't usually do this for anything but salmon, but since it's salmon.
Yeah, Chante feeds you a little bit of the salmon.
Yeah, just a little bit. Aw, thanks, buddy. Purr,
Look,
purr, purr. Slow
You're
blink,
still-
slow blink, slow blink, slow blink.
So you're still making weird noises when you eat stuff?
Yeah.
Dang. That's great.
So with that, all of you guys kind of like overhear once more the wife down the hall. You can hear the kids kind of yelling for you too. And knowing that you might get yourselves into a little bit more if you have other things you want to do today, you're going to slowly make your way quietly down the hallway, tiptoe out, open that door, and you safely close it behind you, having exited the homestead.
Oh shit! I forgot my bloomers.
Oh,
That's fine.
Who
it's
needs them?
okay. It's okay. I've still got their bathrobe, so I feel pretty good.
Okay. Well,
Where would you guys like to go? What would you like to do?
Caffeine or cocaine. Either one of those.
No. we need to either talk to Chili Bones or the uncle about a boat, right?
I think let's go to Chili Bones. Why not?
Let's go see.
hey, we
let's go
could
see what's
split
up.
up. We've never done that.
Well, we have to go through the forest to get to that town. My only concern, so we gotta stick, is bringing that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, you know what? I haven't had much sleep. Don't just whatever I say. Don't take it with a
Yeah,
grain.
I know. The pipes aren't rusty. You've got pipes.
My
They're
pipes are oiled
Yeah.
up now.
Yeah,
They're good.
wood elves have specific pipes that are good.
they
Yeah,
got
no
pipes.
Bibles though. No Bibles.
A
No
different
Bibles.
kind of Bible. A different kind of Bible. It's
Different
it's
kind
the
of Bible.
Bible,
This
but it's
Bible-
not the Bible.
Pleasure is
Eucalyptus
good.
definitely has that morning glow going on. As you guys are all like in agreement, like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll probably head towards Chili Bones, since that town that you guys are talking about is a solid day's journey through the forest, and you're not certain what you're going to hit along the way. Chante, you kind of are stumbling behind a little bit. You're not feeling like 100%, like you feel good, you rested, but it was not as restful as a sleep as you had hoped, and you think that maybe those mushrooms just kind of made it a difficult experience. So you're probably going to feel a little sluggish and a little out of it most of the day.
Yeah, I feel it. I could really go for some caffeine or cocaine. Preferably cocaine.
If
Um,
it's on our way, but not like we're not going to go out of our way for either.
Actually, yeah,
Messed
you I think look, you baby birded me some salmon. I'll get you a nice caffeinated tea. We'll go to a cafe first.
Damn it. Tea is the weakest of all the caffeines, for sure.
Well, we don't know if this town doesn't seem like a coffee town.
But we
They
say
don't have that much money.
Yeah,
Hey, are
how
there-
about
Maybe.
make a group perception check to see if you guys can spot like any sort of cafe that might be up and running now that the townsfolk and the adults are kind of back running their businesses.
I got an 18 plus 2.
Nice.
I got an 18 plus 5.
What is this check again? Investigation?
Perception.
Oh, perception. Oh, I've got
17.
8 plus 3, so I don't have. Well, we all know I don't have much perception right now.
9 plus 6.
Okay, great. So everybody who rolled above a 15, you guys are looking around trying to see with your eyes what you might be able to kind of capture if there's like a cafe. But your nose actually hits it first. You do smell like some sort of faint sweetness in the air. And you see a cart being rolled out very early in the morning. It's probably about 8 a.m. Kind of the sun just rose a little while ago, and you guys kind of took some time to get yourself situated. So you see this little cart being rolled out. It seems like maybe a young adult, maybe one of the parents in town who you guys have saved, is kind of just getting and setting up this little shop. Seems to be drinks related.
Hey, if you give my friend Chante the strongest caffeinated drink that you've got, I will perform a fun song for you.
Also, we saved the entire town. Please give us free stuff.
Oh, yes, I remember you. This kind of like happy young woman is just like, thank you so much for helping us. Let's not talk about that. I'll give you guys drinks on me. And so she like goes back, and it seems to be like a little tea stand where she presses the tea hot and steams it through.
Delightful.
Yeah, she makes each one of you guys different tea, but she sees Eucalyptus kind of nervously put her finger up.
I would like a hot chocolate because that's what Julian called me last night. Ayo.
I would also like a hot chocolate. Not for that reason, just because I like hot chocolate.
She kind of laughs and smiles, and she goes like, well, usually I don't make coffees. It's a tea stand, but I do have hot chocolates. That is something I can do. And she kind of goes beneath, and it takes a few minutes, but she serves each one of you rather hot chocolate, and you have your choice, like a sort of like a caffeinated grain tea that kind of tastes like earthy, like a barley tea. Or a jasmine tea. So she has this little spread for you guys.
Do you have cocaine?
That's a good question, actually.
She looks to you curiously, and she goes, what's that?
Oh, I forgot they don't have that here.
Don't corrupt the town. Come on now.
I honestly thought that a town called Jovial would have loads of cocaine.
They don't need it. They're high on life.
They're already jovial.
Yeah, they're high on Jovial.
They're born.
Oh, you got some Jovial? I'll take some Jovial.
Oh, do you want the Jovial specialty? Literally,
That's gotta be
specialty?
Yes.
That's got to be code for cocaine.
It has to be, right? Or maybe MDMA? Something.
Let me make it for you.
And
And so
as long as it doesn't have any mushrooms, I think we'll be okay.
you hear some banging, some steaming sounds, and then she like arises and hands you this tiny little glass. It looks tiny, like it's one sip. And she goes, here you go. Have a sip of it.
Nope. Just fucking tea. Just really strong tea.
Really?
Well, okay.
Just give me
so
4
much.
and I'll be fine.
All right, she does so. You get a to-go cup, and you guys continue on your way, having been thoroughly caffeinated or hot chocolatified.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that Chante's caffeinated up, which is close to being coked up. I feel like let's go to history. Is there anything else anybody wants to stop by and get?
Well,
It's not about. You do it. You say your thing. I'll say the last thing. No, my thing is. I'll be honest. My thing is important. So you go first, and then I'll say.
Oh,
my thing.
I think my thing's pretty important too.
It's yours about.
It's yours about what?
The eyeball.
Yeah. I was just gonna. Well, no. I wasn't gonna ask about the eyeball. I was gonna ask what do we want him to look at? Do we want him to see the bounty hunter? Do we want him to see something else? What do we like? We should talk about this. I feel like our communication's so decent. I feel like we could all be really good pals, guys.
Yeah, Ikto kind of walks over. He like crosses his leg and finds like a table, like an outside seating table. It's just like perched.
I just think that we could really be good friends, and I feel like our communication recently just hasn't been great. And I hope that it's nothing I'm doing, but I think we just need to talk about this, guys. Come on.
I feel like the bounty hunter. There is a person that's hunting us, and I kind of want to know where that person is.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but also, I don't know. It would be cool to get some fun dirt on my enemies.
That's
okay,
true.
but this can't be personal. It has to be something that benefits all of us.
All right.
We could also just ditch and take the eyeball and go somewhere else. I don't. What's gonna happen? We see the bounty hunter. We go, oh, he's That's it. Oh, that's.
I think as long as we get on a boat, we're gonna be good.
Well, as long as he's not where we're going. But I guess that doesn't make sense.
We don't know where we're going.
As everybody's talking, you're kind of sitting there still a little out of it. Like you're just not 100% present. And you take a moment, your eyes kind of adjust, and you're like looking around, and you're trying to see things, and you look in the distance. And it's a bright sunny day. It's nice clear skies. Everything's very green and lush here, and you're kind of nestled in between those like hilltops. So it's a very pleasant, beautiful location that meets, not too far away a forest. And you can see kind of from where you guys originally came when you first entered Jovial through that gate that you hopped to enter this small town, this small hamlet. You swear you see something floating, like air, maybe 25 feet up in the air, and it's kind of like coming closer and closer. It must be no more from where you guys are seated currently, about in the center of town at this table, maybe about 60 feet away from you, and it's coming at you so fast. It's almost impossible to describe. However, it's like, however you feel or you sense its presence, and it's coming straight at you guys. What do you?
Hey guys. Shit. I'm still dreaming. And over there, there's
right
something
like
floating.
that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
All right.
I got a 16 plus 1.
Nice. So it's 17 for Ikto.
17.
Got a 3 plus 4, so 7.
7 for
14.
Jarfield. 14 for P. Okay.
Did you hear me? I was 17.
17. So I just need to know, between Ikto and Eucalyptus, what is your dexterity modifiers?
Plus 1.
-1.
So it will be Ikto first and then Eucalyptus. And now I just need Chante's.
I got a 10 with 0 initiative.
All right, Chante. So, right away, you guys look around. You don't understand what Chante is talking about. He's like, oh, I'm still stoned. I'm still high. Then, out of nowhere, let me roll. All right, it's going to be Ikto. Out of nowhere, Ikto is the one definitely talking. All of a sudden, Ikto, you get slammed twice, like from something. And you look around and you can see absolutely nothing. You have no idea where it's coming from. What is your armor class?
12.
12. Wow. Well, it rolled an natural 1 on that one. So you feel these blows go through you, but you're able to kind of dodge it in perfect time to Chante being like, oh, yeah, and like, Ikto, you're able to just move quick enough. Something was coming, and you can feel like wind going gusting past your face, very strong. Like it's just, like it feels almost like a fist, like a really strong fist, kind of missing you twice. So that let's start. So Ikto, it's your turn. What do you want to do? You see nothing.
I can't see it.
You see nothing.
All right. I am going to cast mirror image. So it creates 3 duplicates of myself. And until it ends, the duration's 1 minute. Until it ends, the duplicates move with me and mimic my action, shifting position. So it's impossible to track which image is real.
Yeah.
I think that it's just a cast at will. I'm
Yeah.
trying to see if I have to roll for it.
I don't believe so. I think it's like it's a spell that's kind of like a magic property. So you summon and you cast it with your hands, evoking 2 other images of you. So it's kind of creating this sort of push and pull, like who's what, which one's the real you, that are all around you right now, causing a lot of confusion, maybe for whatever is currently attacking you that you cannot see.
Okay.
Do you have any other bonus abilities right now? No spells, unfortunately, because you just cast a spell, but...
No, it would just be 2 weapon fighting, I believe. Yeah, so no.
Okay, then down the line, Eucalyptus.
Can I do a shield of faith? Excuse me, a shield of faith cast?
Yeah, so you want to bring up that shield to make your AC stronger, I believe it is?
Is that what that does?
Yeah, I think so. Let me double check what Shield of Faith does.
It says buff.
Yeah, you buff yourself. So that's your bonus action, which is great too. So you cast that first level. You suddenly see the shield come up, like shining and shimmering. You can describe to me how this shield looks if you'd like. But it's going to buff your AC, making whatever your AC is +2 for 10 minutes. Okay. Do you
Okay,
have any?
sorry.
Nope, fine. Because it's a bonus action, you technically can still attempt to hit the creature with your main action. So if you have a weapon in your hand, you can do your weapon attack. Would you like to do that?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do the long. Well, I guess I always do the long
Yeah,
sword. Right?
do your
First.
long. So pull it out now. I need you to roll with disadvantage because you can't see where the creature is. So you have to roll 2 d20s and take the lower of the two.
Okay, 13, 20.
Oh, a nat 20, fat nat.
Oh,
Turn.
Nice.
we got our first fat nat.
Do I have to take the
You
lower?
have to take the lower. You have to take
Oh.
13. Did you add your weapon bonus to that attack?
Oh, no. 17 with the weapon bonus.
You actually end up hitting it then. So suddenly your longsword kind of, you don't know where you're slicing and you almost feel like you got it, but you kind of go above Ikto's head very narrowly, but you can feel like you're cutting through some dense wind. Can I have you roll damage, please?
Oh, shoot. Which one is that again? Sorry.
So whatever's next to the weapon, it'll say in a die that you roll.
Oh, right. D8 plus 2. Okay. D8. I got an 8 plus 2, so 10.
Okay. So this is an interesting thing that you notice. While you cut through this air, you're feeling like your weapon's getting it, but Azie, Eucalyptus, you feel like you're cutting just at air. So it's like you don't even know what effect your weapon has on it. If anything, you're just kind of slicing into the thin air, hoping that whatever is attacking you guys, you're going to be able to defeat somehow. So that is the end of your turn. And you also have that shield up, don't forget. So P, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Well, I don't have any magic. Okay. I'm just pulling out my short sword and my dagger, and I'm just gonna kind of just take a swing somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
so
my plan.
with your your little halfling legs, you like jump up on top of the table, and you're gonna like stab on either side of Ikto because you know it's like something's around him. So can I have you roll with disadvantage, please?
Yes. So 16, 1. But do I get to roll again because of the thing that everyone keeps telling me in the comments?
Yes, because of lucky. So you can roll that 1, and you have to take what it is.
11.
11, and do you have a bonus to your weapon?
Yes, it's plus 4.
So that is a 15. That does hit. So you're kind of stabbing around. You don't know where to go, but you find that your weapon finds leverage in the creature somehow. You don't know where it is, but you kind of stab into it. So can you roll for damage? And I think you might even have sneak attack because one of your friends is within 5 feet of it. If you have that correct.
I do have sneak attack, and so it's 5 plus 2, so 7, and sneak attack. Do I just roll again then?
So you roll however much sneak attack it says. It might be like 4d6. Like see how much more damage
It's
you can.
2d6.
Yeah. So roll that extra 2d6 and add that damage to the 7.
So 3 and 2, so 5 plus 5 plus 2.
Yeah. So it's 12.
Oh, I had to break it down even smaller.
Don't even worry about it.
Wow.
So 12 damage. So you take a moment and you start to stab again at the air, just hoping that you're able to find leverage in something. You do feel your dagger kind of get in a little bit deep, and you're able to kind of pull on something, but you don't know if you're actually hurting it. You kind of push it deeper with that sneak attack and try to really go in on it. P, because you have not yet done your second attack, to my knowledge, do you want to do that second attack too?
Yeah, I want to do a second attack.
All right.
Unless I can just try and hold it. Is that a possibility?
You can certainly try if you have that feat, the ability to hold. I don't think you do yet as a rogue. I think that's further down the road. You have some cool other abilities now, though, at level 3 that you should.
Just use that second weapon, and we're just slicing again.
And don't forget to roll with disadvantage, because again, you cannot see it. So you have to roll with the d20 and take the lower of the 2.
So a 2 and 18. I hate everything.
Yeah, so a 2 plus I think it was 4. You kind of go wide and you kind of stumble a little bit, almost lose your grip on this table that the stone table that Ikto's at, and are not able to find that second attack. That is the end of your turn. It's Chante.
Wait, I have a question. It says I get a +2 bonus to AC. Did I add that? I don't know what that means.
You should keep that in mind if the creature tries to attack you.
Okay. Got it. Armor class. Got it.
Exactly, your armor class. All right, perfect. Chante, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I cast a fog cloud. So if this thing is wind and it moves, we'll be able to see it moving around.
Okay, that is something I've never heard of. So you create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered at a point within range. The sphere spreads around its quarters, and the area is heavily obscured. To be clear, everything is heavily obscured. So it would be including all of you guys. So you would not be able to see the creature, and the creature would not be able to see you. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Sounds good to me.
Will we be able to see the fog moving around?
Technically,
can I
fog as well.
can I communicate during his turn, or
Have a reaction for quickly say like one sentence during battle to somebody else.
don't do that. I can do a better thing.
All right, so you see, Chante, you're about to summon this spell, and you can see the words coming out of your mouth. Jarfield, having seen Chante do this before, Chante, what do you choose to do?
I am hungover, so I guess I will cast Charm Person.
Okay.
What person?
Oh, wait, it's not a person. Oh, no. Okay, not that. I have something better than that.
Chante, you're standing there. You're kind of going like this, like thinking through your spells, like going through it while you're standing near everybody, like going through the Rolodex.
Oh, I'm so hungover. I can't even remember my spells. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I'm out of my body again. Quick, do something. Thornwhip. Just do a Thornwhip.
Sounds good. Now, Chante, though nobody else can see this thing, you have an uncanny ability right now to kind of like pick up on its essence. You don't have another word to describe it, but you just kind of know where it is. Can I have you not roll with disadvantage to hit? You just their attack.
Let's see. 19.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, God. War in those mushrooms. But you know what? I can kind of see him a little better. Oh, God. I'm out of my body again. Why do I keep doing this? Oh, snap into it. Just hit him. Just hit him now. Whip him.
That would be for the DC to hit. So, yeah, that would be 25 to hit. But I think the damage is just straight damage.
Okay, so 6.
So you rolled 6 on that damage? Okay. Yeah, so as you do this whip, it kind of whips out. You can see it kind of wrap around it, but here's the weirdest thing. You know that traditionally this grabs the thing and then pulls it closer to you 10 feet if you want. But as your whip goes into the space, you can see it kind of just cutting and whipping through, but it can't find leverage on whatever this thing is, and it just goes through and the whip comes straight back into your hand. You're not able to grapple it or get a hold of it in any way. So, that is...
Okay, that proves it, guys. It's wind.
Do you have any bonus action you would like to do? That is not a spell.
That is not a spell?
No.
Oh, I can barely see straight or remember my spells. So no.
Okay, sounds good. Then
Actually, I'm in Circle of the Moon, so I could wild shape.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Okay, sounds good. Moving down the road, we have Jarfield. What would you like to do?
Okay, a couple questions. Field of battle, or is it basically just like we're all surrounding it, or we have it cornered essentially?
So yeah, you were sitting kind of at a stone table with a round stone seats on the edge. So you guys are all currently within about 10 feet of the creature. P and Eucalyptus and Chante are all within 5 feet, kind of flanking. Like P's on the table, Eucalyptus is to the left, Chante's to the right, and Jarfield, I'll say that you were sitting on the far end of the table, so you're the 10 feet away currently.
Okay, so are there any buildings around me?
Yeah, there's a couple of like small huts.
Okay, so let's see. And then another question: Can I use cutting words on it, even though I technically can't see it?
Does it say a creature you can see?
Yeah.
And of course, you cannot.
Oh no. Okay, so what I'm going to do, first move is I'm going to use feline agility to very quickly get onto the roof of one of the buildings so I can get like a better view of the battlefield.
Use your movement to do that.
Yeah.
So you can you tell me how you feline it on top of building your 20 feet tall?
So I'm gonna say that I just do like, let's see. So I do the cat thing where I like wiggle my butt and then I look at it and then I go yeah, and then I jump up and I land on the building.
And what is your AC?
My AC is 14.
Something seems to have a way to hit you as you jump away, and Chante, you can kind of see this like wind like almost stretch out and whip and like lash out at Jarfield as he hops away. Jarfield, you take, as you're hopping away, 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, got it. That hurt. And then, but did I make it onto the building?
You do. You kind of like as you like jump and like let's say you do a backflip, it kind of like hits you in the chin as you backflip, so your head just goes back and extends a little too much. It's like a tooth flies out.
Okay, like yeah. Okay, and then I land on the building, and then so now that I've got a good shot of the battlefield, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire directly onto where I think the creature is, which is right around Ikto, I think.
Okay, so I think it's around there. So I need you to roll a perception check with disadvantage to attempt to not hit everybody or get it correct.
Okay, cool. Perception check.
With
disadvantage 17, 15, and then my perception bonus is +5. So 15 plus 5, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So yeah, you take a moment and you're like really focusing and you think you understand where Chante's pointing at and where Ikto's kind of dodging and where P's stabbing and where Eucalyptus has your shield up. You think you know exactly where to cast. And you kind of cast it right above and behind Ikto. However, you think you're going to have to cast it on Ikto because it seems to be floating maybe above him or behind him or beside him. It's just too close. So you're going to have to cast it on Ikto as well.
Sorry, bro.
All right.
Damn.
You cast Fairy Fire. Can you please read what Ikto needs to do as well as me?
Okay, so Fairy Fire, it's a Dexterity 13, and basically what it is each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature in the area where the spell is cast is also outlined in a light if it also fails a Dexterity saving throw. So for the duration, objects and affected creatures shed DM light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. So essentially, it lights it up for us. So Ikto, you got to roll at least a 13 or 14 or whatever, and then the creature also has to do a 13 or 14.
Also, if I roll above, because I have my 3 duplicates right now, if I roll above a 6, it hits my duplicate.
Oh, that's good to know. So let's have you roll, friend. So first Ikto, and then I'll tell you what happens with the creature.
And what am I rolling?
It's a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, got it.
And you said it. What is the DC?
It's a 13.
13. So you got to make a 13 or higher.
Oh, I got a 3 plus 1. Oh no.
So Ikto, this glittery. What color is it, Jarfield? You get to.
I'm gonna say it's green. Green feels like an Ikto color to me.
Sort of this like green glittery fairy dust like falls above you and kind of makes a sneeze, and it covers your body. You're currently illuminated. Like the true Ikto is illuminated right now by Fairy Fire active, which means that all attacks against you are going to have advantage, just to keep in mind. However, that green also seems to envelop whatever creature is currently floating above you. You can see this sort of green outline with this creature. Now, this creature is large. It is surprisingly big, probably about 6 feet, kind of moving and dancing. It doesn't seem to have definitive or easy to see arms or legs. Maybe something that would be like a wind-shaped face, but it's currently floating above, no longer invisible, and you can all see. Good job.
Great.
And I'm gonna light that up so it's red, and then just as a bonus action, I am going to use a let's say a D2 healing words on myself, because why not? It's just for funsies.
Okay, so you throw little healing words at yourself.
I'm just like, I believe in me.
and you blow.
And then, so I get 9 hit points back.
Yeah, you feel a lot better after giving yourself a little self-love there. Throwing your words back at you. that entity and that creature currently floating above, seeing Ikto illuminated, eyes focused on the one that is currently activated, it's going to go down and attempt to hit you twice. It's going to get advantage on its attack against you. So that's a 24 to hit on the first attack.
Jesus.
And then the second attack, it's going to hit you again. Nat 20. So the first attack finds leverage and hits you for a total of, that's 9 points of bludgeoning damage on the first attack. No, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Yeah, 9 points. 9 points as it hits. The nat 20 attack, as you can feel this wind blowing through, you can now see this kind of red illuminated wind just kind of trying to choke you out and hit you down. You don't know what's going on. 21 points of bludgeoning damage on the nat 20.
I'm dead.
So yeah, this wind above Ikto.
Right before I die, I say, I blame you, Jarfield.
Hey, what's your max hit points?
18.
He's a spell.
So you're just knocked out. You're not dead.
Not
yet.
dead, knocked out.
Yeah, I'm knocked out.
But like
I'll
with the
say
final,
sorry.
the final words are, I blame this on you. As you see Ikto kind of fall back, unfortunately his teeth spilling all over the front of him dramatically as he falls off the stone seat and falls back unconscious. That is the end of the round. Top of the turn. It would have been Ikto's turn. Ikto, I need you to make a death save.
Actually, wait a second. Can I throw a cutting words in there because I can technically see the creature? Actually, no, never mind. I'm not going to do that because
unfortunately.
Yeah, I was about to say, and he's got 2, so never mind. You're fine.
But good to keep that in the back of your mind. You always want to have that cutting words in mind. Ikto, I need you to make that death save, please.
How do I do that?
Yes. So you roll a d20, no modifiers. Anything above a 10 is 1 pass. Anything below a 10 is a fail, and you have to let me know if you roll a 1 or a 20. It will change the game a bit.
Okay. Let's see. We got a 19.
That is 1 pass. So 2 more passes, and you will actually be stable and okay. So
All right.
hold on to that one. All right, Eucalyptus, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I've been over here drawing my shield. Sorry. I'm paying attention, but I got really.
I love it.
Okay, what do I want to do? I would like to. Can I attack it again?
Yeah, you can tag it.
Well, actually, is it worth it to detect magic?
It seems like the creature is magical and it's currently illuminated by that red light, so you can actually see it and actually hit it this time, and not have to roll a disadvantage thanks to Jarfield's spell casting.
Okay, so I will just attack it then.
All right, sounds good. So you lift up your sword and you go to hit. You are also allowed. I think you have certain spells if you want to like make a magic weapon.
I would like to do Is Thunderous Smite part of, yeah.
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 Thunderous Smite. So I believe that is, let me just double check. I think that it is a bonus action. Great. So you take a moment. Unfortunately, this is a concentration spell, so your shield would go down because you can only have one spell concentrating on. Do you want to hold on to your shield?
Yeah, never mind then.
So you're just going to hit then.
Yeah, I guess I'll just hit. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Sounds good. So you don't have to roll with disadvantage. So just roll 1d20 and then tell me what you get.
9 plus 4.
9 plus 4, that's 13. That's not quite enough. As your weapon kind of swoops beneath it, as you see it now illuminated in red, it kind of jarred you because you have such a good visual on it. But you have a second attack. And
yeah.
You didn't use your bonus, so you can go to hit again with 2 weapon fighting.
Okay. Okay, that one's 16 plus 4.
Oh, that's much better. Non-natural 20. Yeah, roll for damage. And I think you might even get advantage. Correct me if I'm wrong with Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
With what?
Yeah.
You get advantage, so you should be rolling d20s with advantage now. So you roll 2 and you take the high.
Oh, okay. So I should have done 2 to begin with.
Yeah,
the
sorry.
long sword. Okay,
so we'll say those 2 rolls. The second.
Okay, we'll use
it as 1. Exactly, and then roll 2 again. Yeah.
And then roll. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Say that again. Oh.
let's first do damage of this first attack, and then we'll have
Okay.
you roll.
Got it. 4 plus 2.
4 plus 2. Okay, so now that you can actually see the creature, Azie, when your weapon goes up and you feel like a little stronger and you're able to cut through it that first time, you're realizing that your sword is not quite going through it the way you want. You have a feeling that this entity is very strong against things that are just like normal weapons. Like weapon is just not doing the effect that you want. So have you roll that second attack, but don't forget with that advantage this time.
Okay, the first one's 8.
Okay.
Second one's 20.
Bad natural. Hey.
Ba-ba-ba.
So roll that damage and then multiply that die just by 2.
You know who's got a fat natural is Julian.
Ba-ba-ba.
It's an 8. So what did you want? What did you?
Yeah. So it's 8 times 2, so that would be 16 plus whatever your bonus is. Your bonus damage.
My bonus is a 1. No, bonus 2. Sorry, 2.
Okay. So that makes it 18. Though you know that this creature is able to kind of resist it, it still does a lot of damage to it comparatively. So you kind of swing. Do you want to tell me how you do this, Fat Natural, with your sword and stab into it?
So yeah, the first sword swiped across it, and then this one is jabbing right into the center of the red.
Yeah.
And it's going red too, and it feels weird.
Yeah, you're kind of like having it, like it's like you're having to resist it. You pull it out, some of the red trickling on your sword, and you kind of dust it off as you prepare for the next attack. Cool. P, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
All right. Well, I don't have any special attacks, so I just got to keep coming at it. He's up in the air, right?
Yeah, you can see him now, and you're going to get advantage.
All right. I'm getting ready. I'm going to just throw my dagger at him.
Right.
Can I reach him? He's up in the air.
You can reach him because you're standing on the table, and you're technically above Ikto's head right where it is. So you can actually, like, hit it.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just going for it. I thought he was higher up. I was confused.
Nah, he's about up in the air, and you're about 10 feet up right now, too.
Then I'm going to swipe at him right now. So
Okay.
I rolled a 1, but I'm going to roll again because I have advantage.
Yes, you do.
18, much better.
Okay, that'll hit. Roll for damage.
All right, and time to roll for damage.
Mm-hmm.
1 plus 2.
Okay.
No, 1 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
That
three,
is-
don't forget, once per turn, you can have that extra sneak attack. You can have extra sneak attack once per turn, so you can roll for that sneak attack damage as well.
Sure, I'm gonna roll for sneak attack damage right now. Then let's do it.
Do it.
So hold on. This is gonna be hard. 1 plus 2. I don't need to be mocked.
Uh,
Who's mocking you?
I thought I heard giggling. Plus 2 more.
I am
Plus-
giggling simply because I lost the math. I'm like, I don't know where I am.
6. So that is 11
Okay,
for that
thank
attack. Then
wonderful. 11.
1 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 6 is 11.
Yes, it is. Well done. 11 points of damage. So you're able to kind of stand up on this thing and you kind of stab through it. And you do kind of feel like you kind of hang and like you kind of jump up and your feet dangle like half a foot up and you kind of slowly slide down it. Like you can tell this thing is hard to cut
wow.
in. And you jump down and you do a little bit of damage and you have a second attack. So you want to roll to hit again with advantage?
Yep, I'm getting my sword out this time. Time to take the swing. So 13 plus, I scrolled too far down, math's hard. 13 plus 4
That'll hit.
is, yep. And now I'm gonna roll to hit him with the sword. 4 plus 2 is 6.
Nice. So yes. So you can kind of see that second attack hits. Again, you guys are all kind of realizing that the weapons that you currently have just are not cutting through it the way you need. But slowly and steadily, you're fighting with the wind and succeeding. As little wisps of red are coming from its body. That is your turn, P. Chante. You're up.
First, I want to look around and see where everyone is and where they are.
Currently, just your group. Nobody.
Oh, I want to see if anyone is within 5 feet.
Yes, he is within 5 feet. Ikto, well, is on the ground now. And Azie is to the left of it, kind of like up against it.
And I'm perched up on a building like a cute little cat.
Okay.
Jarfield's 30 feet away.
So many people are in the way of what I want to do.
I can take it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, don't worry, don't do
Well,
it.
first I want to say everyone needs to back up 5 feet, preferably, if you can. Okay. Then I want to do. Then I take my long sword and I whack him.
As you go to whack. All right, roll to hit with advantage.
Okay, that's a 6 plus 1, and 7 plus 1.
Chante, not using weapons very often as a druid, and also feeling off, you kind of like pull out your longsword, but you're not used to the weight or like being hungover like this, so your weapon kind of goes wide and you just swing it and it like heavily hits the other side. You can't even lift the sword at the moment as you try to fight. Do you have a bonus action like to do, or is that it?
Yeah, I'd like to run like 15 feet back.
Oh, if you do move back, it's going to have an opportunity of attack against you. Are you okay with that? You can see that the entity could definitely engage with you right now.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna run. Run.
Okay, so you're just like, screw it, and you kind of turn, and you just kind of run away. You're going to probably go in the direction of Jarfield and be on the bottom. Like, you can run about 20 feet away, and the hut has like another 20 feet up. That's where Jarfield is, so you can run in his direction. So I'm going to know your AC, if that's okay, because it's going to hit you.
13.
Oh, that was almost a good one and wasn't. So with a 6, misses you as it goes whoosh, whoosh. You can kind of feel it go wide. Chante, you're able to dodge out of the way and be able to run.
This is a dream, so.
Yeah, you're just like, oh.
What's up now?
And you kind of run to the bottom of that hut nearby. You can see Jarfield above you about 20 feet. That is the end of your turn. Jarfield, what would you like to do?
Okay, first thing I'm going to do, bonus action level 1 healing word on Ikto. That will give you 1d4 plus 3 hit points back. It's rolled a 4, so
bring it back to life. What do you say?
I say, I'm sorry.
Your healing word hits Ikto for 7 healing.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's okay.
As you kind of see, like, some of his bruises, like, you know, be less swollen and heal up a little bit. His face isn't quite as puffy as it was a second ago.
I'm gonna give you fleas. Oh.
But I healed you. You don't have to know.
I'll take them away too, but I'm gonna give them to you at some point.
Oh, jeez.
As you say that from up there, this invisible thing, like, it seems to be in a weird agenda. Like, it's not moving, it's not really attacking right now, but what it does do is it swoops down and then it goes underneath Ikto and begins to lift him up. Ikto, I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Can I do cutting words at it?
This is a strength saving throw. This is not like a
Not a roll. Got it.
Fat nat.
You got a fat nat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo!
So what happens is this creature seems to swoop up underneath you and start to like wrap its wind around you, almost as if to pull you up or back or something. It's trying to grapple you right now, and you can like feel it contesting you. You take a moment, Ikto, and just having been re-resurrected from the ground, that hot tea all over you. What do you do? How do you make it so it doesn't with that fat natural? What do you do?
Is there any way in which I can use one of my attacks, like use this against it with like an area of effect attack? Since
I'll do it for flavor text. Yeah, you tell me what you do. It won't do any damage, but you tell me what you do.
Oh well, then in that case, I'm just going to like.
Oh wait, no, you're next. So for fun, we'll just say it like kind of ricochets into this. You can tell me exactly what you do.
I want to cast Arms of Hadar. I invoke the power of Hadar, the dark hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from me and batter all creatures within 10 feet. I feel like it's brought me up a little bit, but
Wait,
maybe not enough for everyone.
Are we creatures?
You are creatures. You're absolutely creatures.
So
but
P-
So
he,
you guys get back.
he did tell you guys to run. I
We
heard that.
can't
in my
run
mouth.
if it's not our
Also,
turn.
wait, can he angle it in such a way where it's just like, because he's up in the air and the thing's up in the air, could he like?
I'm going to say no. He just came back from the ground. He like literally woke up and did this. Like it's like a thing he almost can't even control. Do you
I
have
feel
wild
like you could
magic, by the way? Are you?
Wild?
It has
No. That's for. Never mind. We're good. Keep going.
Okay, so on a failed save, a target takes 2d6 neurotic damage. On a successful save, it takes half damage but suffers no effect. Yeah, so everybody just has to do a strength saving throw. So it's 15, and it's 3d6s that I roll. And I rolled a 5, 5, and a 6. So it's 16.
The creature only rolled an 8 on its strength
Ooh.
save. P and Eucalyptus, with your strength saves, I'm gonna have you both roll with advantage because Ikto rolled a fat natural when he woke up. So there's a little bit more control, and the explosion is a little bit easier to get. So in case you don't make it, there's a chance that you will.
Do I still have my sword up?
Yes, you have your shield, but this is a
I mean,
different
shield, sorry.
effect. This is a dodge. Like this is like
Oh, okay.
with being hit. This has to do more with your actual physical strength, being able to hold your ground.
So strength saving throw is D20, right?
Yes, and it should be in your little saving throw things with a plus next to it.
I rolled a 20.
That nats. Okay.
Yes.
Crazy
That makes me
ball.
feel good.
Oh no, Eucalyptus. What did you roll? 3. Did you roll with advantage?
No. Oh, you were okay. Oh my
Wow.
god. I forgot.
Roll on him.
Ugh. Okay, 14.
Okay.
Okay. So, and what is the spell save?
The spell save is 15.
Nah.
Do you have any modifiers? You should
For
have
strength?
a modifier on your strength saving throw.
Yeah, that was with my +2.
Okay, so unfortunately, you're gonna take the brunt of the damage as well. But so, how much is it, Ikto, in total?
It was where'd it go? It was a 5, 5, and a 6, so 16.
16. And what kind of damage is it?
Neurotic.
So, Eucalyptus, you're gonna
Neurotic.
be 6. Yeah. So
Ah!
describe. Yeah. Can you tell neurotic damage?
She's thinking
I mean, I
erotic.
feel like I'm
from-
already
from-
at a 16
June.
neurotic damage.
It's neurotic. It's not just necrotic. It's neurotic necrotic damage.
Both?
Yeah, I mean,
Your brain and your death? What's necrotic?
necrotic is the correct one. Neurotic is just that extra layer of what
Right.
It's
kind.
like you're just
Like,
filled with
Oh yeah,
anxiety.
it is.
I'm
it's
just like,
absolutely
ugh.
So much anxiety.
Like, where's my? I got pills for that.
I was
Does
like,
my
I was
character
like, man, I'm-
have pills
I'm
for that
really-
too? Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's necrotic damage. I
necro-
misspoke.
Yeah,
Well,
necrotic
and
damage. You
necrotic-
need like an ointment for necrotic damage. You got an ointment for that. It
I
it
just
cleans
woke
it
up, guys. Come on, cut me a break.
And
Wait,
you know
uh,
what? Waking up
now.
from death makes one slightly neurotic. It really, truly does. So,
yeah,
So is it both or did he just say it wrong?
I misspoke. It's necrotic.
Oh, Jesus.
there's no
Okay,
such thing as neurotic damage.
I saw it and I was
Tell
just
that
like,
to my
but it makes it. But now
I know. Right?
I wish there was. So yeah, so you kind of like explode out. It's crazy, Ikto. Like you wake up, your eyes turn like black, your mouth opens up, and like black gunk comes out of it, and there's like these tendrils of like dark, neurotic damage just like float around you. P, with your natural 20 save, what do you do? How do you dodge out of the way? Like you can describe to me.
Oh, I just fall back flat on the ground, just as flat as I can, because that's the best way to get out of the way, right? Can't reach
Yeah.
it.
So you kind of like do this thing where you like put your
you
arms
matrix
out.
it.
Yeah, you put your arms like up and then out, and then you like float backwards, and like there's this like race. It's almost like just swan diving, you know, like a backwards jump off of like some sort
the
of
trust fall.
Yeah, and you just kind of swan dive, and you like gracefully slide against the dirt floor on the other side of the table, missing the attack, and also getting 5 feet away from the creature. So it's definitely looking also Ikto from that damage, Eucalyptus. So you took all that damage and it hurt. You're taking a moment and you're looking, and that damage seemed to have eaten through and kind of shown holes in the wind. This damage really affected this creature.
Wait, so I get 16. I got 16 damage. Okay.
And
Just-
then I'm gonna say because of the 20, you don't even take half. You just take 9.
Azie, how many hit points do you have left, or how many hit points do you have?
I have 6.
Alright, got it.
No, it is now, I believe, Eucalyptus's turn.
Yeah, better be. Well, first of all, can I lay on hands
Yeah.
to myself? Because this is some bullshit.
Yeah, you can put your hands on your body and kind of heal up and recharge a little bit to try to get some of that healing energy.
Okay, and what does that do? I can't. Okay.
I think it's 2d6.
It doesn't. It just says you have a pool of healing power that can restore 15
Oh,
hit points per long rest.
yeah, so you just have this pool. I forget. You have a pool of hit points that you can use on yourself to heal up. How much would you like to heal yourself from that 15? And just make sure you mark how much you use.
Oh, I would like to heal myself 10 maybe?
Great. So yeah, you take up that 10, you fill your sort of the holes of this like weird, almost like it looks like spider webs of blackness against your arms and like on your chest, like as if there's something like pulling out the energy from like your blood. So you just kind of pump it back in, your blood starts pumping again. You can feel like the healing taking effect, and you don't feel sick. So that's
Okay.
turn, and you have a bonus action if you'd like, but you still currently have that shield up on your bonus action. You could technically drop your shield, cast another bonus action spell, whatever you want. But if you would like to pass, that is fine too.
Oh wait, I think I would like to pass, but this means that I only have 5 damage now, right?
Yeah. If you healed
Okay.
healed yourself up 10, that means you only have 5 left for the rest of the day. Just to keep that in mind.
Okay.
All right, you're feeling better though. P, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
All right, well, I know Chante said to get away, so I'm getting further away. I'm going to move like 10 more feet. I'm going to move over to where Chante is. I'm running to Chante.
Okay, sounds
And
good.
that allows it to attack me, right? Or can I
No,
disengage because
because-
I'm
Because of the 20 feet in the swan dive, you got perfectly 5 feet away. So you actually can just stand up, dust yourself off, and run over to Chante right now. Eucalyptus, I did forget to ask you. Chante did say to get away. Do you want to get away or move further away? The creature will have an opportunity of attack against you.
Yeah, I'll move back.
Okay. So you kind of decide to do the same.
In that case, I want to use cutting words on whatever this creature's attack roll is going to be.
Okay, sounds good. So you're going to use it if it hits. I don't know if you have to use cutting words before, but I think you can.
If it hits, I'll use it.
Okay, sounds good. Eucalyptus, what is your AC currently? Because don't forget you have that shield up too, so you have a +2 to whatever it is.
Mine is 16, so 18.
18. All right, let's see if it hits. That's going to be a 12. Does not hit on the first attack. Second attack. Wow, a 9. So yeah, you're able to just kind of hold this up. You don't need to use cutting words because there's no need. And you pull back and you kind of are able to run. Do you want to run in the direction that P is running as well? Kind of everyone near that.
Yeah, because I like pee a lot.
All right, sounds good. You kind of get up, you begin to run. P, you stand up, you dust yourself off, and you guys both run towards where Chante is.
Come on, girl, let's go.
So
shorter legs.
And P, do you want to do anything with your action? Do you have like a crossbow or an arrow that you want to hit?
Dagger, can I throw it?
Yeah, throw that dagger. Roll to hit. You
Roll.
can advantage still.
So 2, but I have advantage, so 20.
Nat again?
We are
This
knocking
is
them out.
P's day. P's
Going
usually
well.
those ones, but yeah, P's rocking it.
You
So
know he
roll,
struggles.
yeah, P no R. I like it. So roll to hit. Roll to hit.
4 plus 2 is 6.
So did you multiply that initial damage of 4? Because you rolled a fat natural?
No.
So it would have been 8 plus 2. So 10.
10. Thank you for doing the math.
You're welcome. So that dagger does like of go through it, cuts through some of that red. You can see that this damage doesn't do as much of an effect as you like, but you guys, this creature is finally starting to look like it's maybe not holding itself together, but this thing is tough, and this thing means business, and it's not about to slow down. All right, moving on. It is now Chante's turn.
All right, well, I'm gonna moonbeam that bitch right now.
Oh.
So I cast moonbeam.
So within 5 feet of it, just to be clear.
He's been knocked out before. He'll be knocked out again. He'll be fine.
Okay. Okay.
You should have got away when I told you. I warned you.
I'll get you back.
He didn't hear you.
Yeah, I'll get you back.
All right. Rolled a moonbeam. What is the dex save? Or is it a constitution save? I can't.
Constitution.
Okay. Con save.
Constitution 14.
Okay.
My Constitution's 16. What do I roll for?
You roll for damage because it's just.
Okay.
It just happens, like this gust, like this gigantic sort of beam from like this light beam kind of just shatters down from the sky and creates this like illuminating presence. It kind of looks like wispy, like a condensed sparkling fog of moonlight that just starts to like enter like and illuminate and burn the bodies within it.
Okay, so I can't find my D10.
Yeah.
I got a 19, if that matters.
And it only got a 12.
Oh,
Dope.
I'm so hungover. I should not be doing this.
So, Benny, Ikto, you will take half damage.
Oh no, I've got out of my body again. Ugh. Is that what it looked like when I tried to cast a spell? Okay, concentrate, Chante. Concentrate.
And everybody, as Chante is trying to cast this, everyone's face just looks like in horror, like.
Oh, I'm talking to Pete. Do you think he's done this before?
No, I don't think he's ever. I think this is a first. So I'm glad we moved.
Oh,
I'm like
God, and the
looking at Ikto.
mushrooms.
All right, so I rolled a 9 and a 7, 2 D10s, so that's 16.
16 points of radiant damage. Am I correct, or is
Radiant
that?
damage. Yes. Yeah.
So you take half, Ikto, and I think that you.
Oh wait, do I roll with advantage on that?
No, that's just normal damage for that. So, poor old Ikto, you're not somebody who likes the radiant light, and especially not right now, as unfortunately it burns your body, and you fall back unconscious again. Also, you fall back unconscious in Moonbeam. This is an important thing to know because per round it retains, and Chante, you have the ability to move it. Don't forget. But unfortunately, if Ikto can't get up, he's going to fail a death save automatically, 2 of them, because of the damage on him. So something to keep in mind. All right, Chante, that is your turn. Do you have a bonus action?
Yeah, I do. I would like to wild shape.
Okay.
Wait, no. Actually, since this is a dream, and since all this is fake, I'm going to get naked because this is a dream. So I get naked.
So wild shape to a naked person.
So it's going to take a few rounds, but you use your bonus action to pull off one article of clothing. Which one would that be? Your shirt. Shirt goes flying. All right. Sounds good, Chante.
He's still himself naked, or he's
I'm
something
myself. I didn't wild shape. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay, couple questions. One, at what point does the moonbeam damage hit Ikto? Like if I...
It would be when his turn.
When Chante's turn's happening, or when Ikto's turn's happening?
Unless someone pulls him out.
Ikto.
Okay, so I guess that my question is, if I use healing words to like raise him back up, will he immediately get hit with it again when his turn?
I believe it's top of the turn.
Top of the turn.
Say at the start of your turn, correct? If at the start of your turn you're in Moonbeam, it affects you. So the answer is yes. However, if you heal him up and he opens his eyes, that means he will not take automatically 2 death saves. So there, it might not feel for naught, but it's not a bad idea to heal him up and even have him go down again.
Okay, I guess bonus action, level 1 healing word on Ikto.
Don't put me through it, guys.
What I'm gonna say to Ikto is, Look, man, this is the last time I'm doing this today.
Healing.
It hasn't been my fault once.
Can you roll for healing?
Oh yeah, rolling for healing. So this is a D4 plus 3. I rolled a 4, so plus 3. That's 7.
Currently, Ikto. Oh, 7.
Yeah, that's 7. And then I'm going to look at this thing, and I'm going to throw out another Vicious Mockery. That's a 13 Wisdom saving throw.
So Vicious Mockery, is that a cantrip or a spell? What is it?
It's a cantrip, but I think it counts as a spell action, or it's a cantrip.
So I'll say that because you cast a first level spell on your bonus action Healing Word, I will allow a cantrip always as a second spell on your main action, but that you can't do anything higher than that. Don't forget, you can't cast like 2 level 1 spells per turn or something like that unless one's a bonus action. So just remembering you guys the nuance of spell casting. It gets kind of but okay, so you cast Vicious Mockery. And that's a house rule, just for those playing, in case they're curious. Why do I allow that? I think spells are cool. You should be able to do cantrip on your main action.
Yay.
Okay, so it's a save from them. So what do you need?
So he needs a 13.
Boned.
Or 13 wisdom.
Boned.
Oh, you got it, or you didn't get it?
Boned.
Oh, what? Oh, shit. In that case, I'm rolling for damage.
Double damage. What do you tell
Okay.
him? How do you
Rolling
vicious
for
block?
damage. I rolled a 1 on damage, so doubling that up, he just gets 2. But what I'm gonna say is, yo, the reason you invisible is because you ugly. That also causes it so that he rolls for disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Thank you for letting me know. That is good to know.
He has been mocked.
Yes, you see just like the light, like pulse a little
And
bit.
it was psychic damage too, if that helps.
Yes, that does help. Thank you. Great. Well, it is now its turn. As you can see, it's a little less heartened by
Feels
after
bad
feeling
about itself.
feeling bad about itself. But it is still going to try to grab Ikto. So Ikto, I need you to make but it's at the start of its turn, and it's going to move out of the moonbeam. But it's the start of its turn, so it's going to take that damage. Still needs to make a dexterity saving throw. What is the retained damage? It was 16. So it stays 16, just so you know, Chante. I'm not going to have you roll every round. Stay 16. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Oh.
I got a 1? Oh.
So wait, with 16, that's going to double the damage.
32?
Yeah.
Is he
How
dead?
do you want to how does it die?
Thank
With
God.
18 points of damage in Moonbeam. How does it die?
Okay, so
God damn it.
I cast Moonbeam, and as the light's going down, I'm like, ha ha ha, guys, this is just a dream. And then I take off my pants, and then it just blows up into shimmering light. And then it just covers me in glitter, and all the little pieces, I'm just covered.
All right, sounds good. And during this...
Well, pieces of the monster and glitter.
Dust and glitter. But you take this moment, you also drop the Moonbeam after this happens. Ikto, you're still up. Since the Moonbeam dropped at the end of this turn, it knows not your turn. And that entity shattered in that sort of gust of wind. It actually blows back Chante's luscious locks, like filling it with the glitter from fairy fire, like a cover of a romance novel. And that is the end of the battle.
Guys,
What was
What
that?
was that?
why
It's
didn't we
so-
ask him what he was? Why didn't we ask? Why didn't no one say, who are you? Still, we should have said, who are you?
Wait, are there any? Wait.
It happened fast.
Are there pieces of that thing around? Can we figure out what? Is it just?
I'm
completely
covered in it.
glittered?
So there's that. Also, we can fly since this is a dream. So let's just...
Okay, so I'm gonna climb off the building and I'm gonna go over to Chante and I'm going to scrape a little bit of this thing off of Chante and like.
There's nothing left of it. It completely... There was no body. I mean, I guess your red fairy fire kind of had like remnants of glitter, but no, there's nothing to recover. There's no physical form. The weirdest thing is like, as you're trying to investigate Chante kind of like doesn't actually like seem that hungover. Like he
I'm feeling
seems
pretty
okay.
good. And I'm naked, so it's okay. Also,
Like,
this is just a dream.
You're looking at him, but the weirdest thing is, can I have you roll a quick insight check, Jarfield, as you're just looking at Chante?
Insight check. Let's see. That is D20. I got a 6 plus 3, so 9.
Okay, you're trying to understand, like, Chante's sort of, like, weird energy. Like, what's going on with him? Like, he seems to be a little off today, and maybe not just from the mushrooms that he had yesterday.
Hey, Chante, can I look at that eye thing that you got yesterday? I feel like that might be doing something.
I guess. It's in a place where I'm gonna have to go somewhere private for this.
Oh, you put it up your butt, didn't you?
I'm gonna have to go behind the tree to retrieve it
So
from the special place.
Isn't he naked already? He's just
Yeah.
No, just
standing there.
pants and shirt off.
Oh, I took off my pants at the end.
But his underwear is still on currently.
Oh, I don't wear underwear.
I didn't know people had underwear back in these times.
Never mind, your bloomers are not on your pantaloons. So you walk over to a tree, Chante, as you're like, I need some privacy, everybody. You can walk over in the buff, get nearby a tree somewhere in town, and you take a moment and pop out the eye from its nondescript location. But as you do so, Chante, you look at this eye and you look down at it. And it's moving. Like, the eye is moving everywhere, and the iris of it is starting to, like, shift around. And you haven't seen it do this. You haven't seen the eye move before. And as you're holding this eye, you really didn't realize just how much of a part of you it's become since you've been holding on to it. And you really don't want to let it go. Chante, can I have you make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. 16? 16 plus 4, so 20. Dirty 20.
As you're looking at it, you're starting to feel this urge with this eye. Like, you almost want to put it in your own eye.
Oh,
But you stop.
Hey guys. I know this is a dream, so I'm just gonna shove this in my eye. See what happens.
No, no,
And
you're not.
we will take a break there as Chante is handling this eye, but naked by a tree. from break as Chante has been holding this eye that's moving around as he had called out to all of you guys about it. And you all quickly just rash over, and you stand around him as he's holding this thing, and he doesn't seem like he wants to like let go of it.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to make a bunch of just shrooms appear. It's a cantrip. Just a bush of shrooms appear to distract him.
Okay, I want you to make let's make this a persuasion check, Ikto.
Got it.
See if you can lure your friend.
I got a nat 20 plus 7.
Okay, tell me how you do this then. How does it make? And Chante, you tell me how you react.
Yeah, so I spring it up. It's a giant, just one big mushroom. It like looks like a piece of furniture even. It's just so big. You could sit on it. Like a Willy Wonka mushroom in that one room, you know?
Yeah. So you cast this gorgeous mushroom. It's beautiful, like the perfect shape for the minor illusion, which you can't do huge things with. But generally speaking, like Chante, you're in such a state of unexplainableness that, like, for some reason you are pulled away from this dream experience, and you kind of do turn around and you're not looking at this orb in your hand, and you're just kind of more engaged with this beautiful mushroom. So right now he still has it in his hand, you guys, but his attention is pulled away, and he doesn't seem as aggressive with
P, grab the eye. P, grab the eye.
I grabbed the eye.
All right.
I grab it.
Roll a sleight of hand check, P, to see if you can grab it.
Oh, right.
And then Chante, make a dexterity saving throw.
So
With disadvantage, Chante, because of the nat 20 that Ikto got.
well, I rolled 2 plus 4 is 6.
Okay, and dear Chante?
13 plus nothing. 13 plus 0.
So yeah, so P, you go to grab it, and you're like, I got this, but like he's just too tall. He keeps moving and trying to hug this mushroom, and you're like underneath him, and it's an illusion. So like his hands kind of going through the mushroom, and like you're kind of touching it like in a dream state. Like it's not a real mushroom at all, but it's just so magical. And P, you're just...
I've definitely had this dream before.
Okay, I'm going to try to grab it using a sleight of hand, but can I grab it with the bathrobe so I don't actually touch it with my hands?
Sure, yeah. So you kind of take off a part of the bathroom and you go to grab it. Roll a sleight of hand check, and again, a dexterity saving throw, Chante.
So my sleight of hand was 19 plus 5, so 24.
Okay. And Chante, with disadvantage, what was your dex save?
I got a 20 and a 19.
A fat nat?
Yes.
And a 19.
So with disadvantage?
Yeah, with disadvantage, it's a 19.
19. I got a 19 plus a 24, so I got or plus a 5, so I got a 24.
So, like, there's this another beat of Chante just being... So, you know what you do, Jarfield? Using your feline agility, you, like, take your tail out, and you, like Indiana Jones it against one of the branches, and you swing up, like George of the Jungle. You're swinging from the top of the tree, while Chante's just trying to, like, grab onto this mushroom, and you, like, you know, just like Indiana Jones, you're able to just kind of, like, put yourself down and perfectly grab it and pluck it with the bathrobe and lift yourself into the tree. Chante, the moment that the orb is out of your grasp and no longer like in your body, wherever it was, you're not touching it, you feel like that weird hangover and that weird feeling and sensation like completely go away. There's actually no hangover from what you had the day before. You're feeling like really like strange, like as if you just woke up from the dream, but was it a dream or was this all real?
Whoa, guys, I had the weirdest dream. Okay, so we were fighting this wind. I was naked. Oh, I'm still naked. You guys were trying to steal my eye. I mean, how could you get it? I mean, it's in me. And oh yeah, the weirdest thing of all, Eucalyptus got laid. Had to be a dream, right? Would never happen.
I think you're muted, my dear. What did you say? I want to hear it.
I said that's not as hard to believe as you might think.
Yeah, Eucalyptus is a nice lady.
Yeah, pipes or something.
Yeah.
But
Also,
I
you're
That's
know.
like
covered.
a dream. Yeah.
Also, you're covered in dust from the thing we just fought. It wasn't a dream. It was a real thing that happened.
I always wake up naked
I-
and covered in glitter. Okay, it's just a thing.
I also
Okay,
Why are we doing this?
I also had this dream where I was in this world filled with flying machinery. It was fucking weird. Yeah, and there were all these people mad at each other, and it was just super weird. And they had these things called Milky Way bars, but it was like chocolate and nougat. Oh, it was so good. And caramel. Oh, it was so good. Yeah. So I had another weird dream too.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
okay.
know
There
that.
were all these
We need
people
to take
yelling
that
at
eye
each
to
other
Silly
through
Bomb.
special boxes. Yeah, it was weird.
Okay,
We're done
so,
with the nonsense.
So that's
well,
so
we
anyway.
know that's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
anyway,
was a weird dream.
Chante, that's super cool. We got to get rid of this eye. I think that we just give it to Chili Bones and let it do whatever.
I think we should shove it in my head.
Is there
I
something
think
I can
that
do
it
to better
almost killed
understand it? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
do you guys have any sort of like identify spell or any sort of like detect magic spells?
Yeah,
that
I have a detect magic spell.
Yeah, and if you guys honestly, I would say everybody who Jarfield is allowing, because right now he's holding it, is allowing everyone to get close enough. I'm assuming you want to keep it from Chante. You may roll an Arcana check as well, if you'd like. So it's up to Jarfield who he lets kind of get close to it right now.
Yeah, everybody but Chante. Chante, you stay over there.
So I have a good spell that could... Like, I have a spell that could say what it is and what it does.
Okay, we'll use the last option. Anyway, yeah, Eucalyptus, and once again, I'm not touching it. I'm like holding it in a bathrobe.
All right, so you guys, if you roll a quick Arcana check, as he's kind of still hanging from the tree, just in case he needs to pull himself back up, so he's letting you all see it.
Well, I
is
rolled
this
a
the same
10.
as? Is this the same as detect magic or?
This is different. It's an Arcana, just a general Arcana check. That is a ability that you should have listed underneath your.
Okay, well, can I do detect magic, or should I do that for this
You
first?
can do detect magic as well. You can do both if you would like.
Well, I rolled a 10.
Okay.
And while we're getting this in order, I don't know why we don't just take it with us. And if we run into Good Boy, like we talk to him about it in the woods. We're going back through the woods, right? Like we can just be like, hey, this is. I trusted Good Boy more than I trusted Chili Bones. I'll just be straight up.
Yeah,
Like,
but we showed it to Good Boy, and he was such a
wasn't
good boy.
interested.
Yeah, and he was just like, be careful with that. Like he didn't seem like he wanted it either.
I don't think
Yeah,
he
but we didn't
needs
ask any
whatever it is. I
questions.
don't think he needs. Like
Which-
he's good.
I trust him because he doesn't need it. Like
Can
he
I try
doesn't-
and destroy
But he
it?
doesn't want it either. We
You
can't
know,
Why don't I
force
just
Let's-
try
him.
and destroy it?
Let's
Okay,
what
wait.
did everybody
Can I do
roll on their
detect
Arcana checks?
magic now?
Yeah. So as you guys are looking at, what were the other Arcana checks? Just so I have it. I know P
I
got
got a 14.
14,
It was an 8 + 2, so 10.
10, and Eucalyptus. What was your just general Arcana check?
3.
You guys are not the complications of whatever magic properties this could have. Like even as you're looking at it, the sheen on it and the way that it's moving, it's clearly a magical object. Like this is not normal in any sense. But the runes on it and the descriptions and the sheen on it are magic, and that is too powerful for you to understand right now. Eucalyptus, you cast detect magic and you focus it on this item. You can pick up on other magical items nearby, your friends who are also magical. You can pick up on any essence of magic right now. And some of your friends who have spells or might be holding other like magical weapons, you can pick up on it right now. But with this object in particular that you're focusing in on, yes, it's magical, and you're focusing on learning the schools of magic that make up the rune structure, the spell structure of this actual object. You pick up on a few complicated schools of magic here. As you're trying to understand the enchantments that are on this thing, you pick up on some abjuration magic. So you're like, okay, so there's something based in this. You pick up a little bit of divination magic as well. And then there's one school of magic that seems to be kind of pulsing from it, but you're not certain what the third one is. It's like hidden too deep in the structure of its fabric, and you would need to bring it to a much stronger spellcaster to truly like identify the depth of what this object is. But you can tell that there's quite a few magical properties coming from this.
So, okay, guys, I can pick up on abjuration magic,
Which is protection-based spells.
so it's protected by something, and divination, but which makes me feel like there's a source that it's connected to, right? Someone.
But we
is
killed the
still-
hags. So,
We killed 2 of the 3 hags.
yeah, and gave Chili Bones Sharon. So I guess what else could be attached to this thing?
Can I roll just like a history check to see if I've like heard about this in my travels or anything?
Sure. Yeah, go through your mind to see if you can think of anything that this would be. Roll a quick history check.
Okay. 12 plus 3, so 15.
So you're not familiar with what this object might be, but you've heard of like old weird magics and artifacts that go far beyond just like your classic potion making or weapon enchantment making. You've heard of things that are powerful, that can have bonds to, different like entities or creatures or spellcasters or conjurers. Like there's so much different magical properties that one can make. You've heard of weird objects like this, and some of the stories are good and some of the stories are not as good. You know that these things have a tendency or sometimes can have negative effects on people who are not powerful enough or understanding the magic.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a bluff. I'm gonna try to bluff if that's okay.
Who and what and why?
I'm gonna try to bluff.
You can tell me, and I will tell you if you roll a bluff.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say is, oh yeah, so I was thinking back, and actually I've heard about this, and it's the sort of thing that like dusty skeletons just love, and not for any real weird reasons. It's just like, I think that it's ancient. Chili Bones is ancient, so I think that like. It just like it belongs to Chili Bones, so we should just give it to him. And he was cool. He made us a spa. We should just give it to Chili Bones.
Okay, can I have you roll a deception check? And I need everybody who's hearing this to roll an insight check.
18 plus 5, so 23.
23. Okay.
That natural plus 4.
So
However,
that natural. Okay.
However, I'm a very skilled liar, and I'm very good at perceiving these things. I'm just going to go along with it.
What?
I
So-
think I've heard that too.
Oh,
Okay,
thanks,
so
buddy.
Ikto goes along with it. Jarfield, you think you've completely tricked Ikto as well. The rest of you guys, what did you roll?
I rolled a 9. Do I have to believe this shit?
Yes, you believe this. You believe this.
So pissed.
And Eucalyptus and Chante?
I got a 17.
Okay, and Chante, what did you get? Oh, I can't
Chante,
hear you.
you're muted.
Can't hear you, friend.
14 plus 4.
18 plus 4. Okay, so 18. And what did you roll again, Jarfield? It was
18 plus 5, so 23.
So everybody else, it makes sense to you. I guess you should give it to Chili Bones.
I guess. Or fuck Chili Bones. Anyways, does returning it get us anything?
Yeah, let's
True,
just go over talking about it.
Who gives a shit? We
Yeah,
should.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Hand it to me. I will carry it. If you don't want to hand
I
it
would
to
not hold
Chante,
that
I
with
will
your
carry
bare
the
hands.
goddamn eyeball.
I've got it in this bathrobe. It's like I'm not touching it. It's super safe where it is. So let's
I
just
lunge forward to grab the eye.
Okay. Okay. So make a quick dexterity check, and then Joey, I need you to make Jarfield, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. 8 plus 3, so only an 11.
Okay. Chante.
If Chante rolled a lot, I think I'm gonna use cutting words on him.
14.
14 against 11. So you use cutting words. What do you say to Chante as he forward and almost gets you?
Okay, so what I say to Chante is, I don't know, what the heck, bro?
Okay. What the heck,
so,
bro? Roll that cutting words and see how much it takes down 14.
cutting words.
Not very
That
cutting.
takes down a 6, so that takes him down to an 8, and I think I had like an 11 or a 12 or something.
Yes, I believe so. So yeah, so you succeed. Like Chante, you kind of go forward, and the cutting words kind of affect you, and you can't quite grasp at it as Jarfield pulls it back, still holding it. What do you guys all do? You just saw Chante lurch for the item.
Okay,
I was gonna support Chante, but he already lost.
I'm too tired to fight this. No, whatever.
Is it possible to cast a like an actual spell out of combat?
Yes, of course, always. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all just chill, take a rest.
Yeah, you might wanna be double thinking your actions right now, Chante.
Let's just chill and take a rest. I mean, I just woke up, but you guys look terrible. Tired.
Okay, while this is happening, I'm just walking in the direction of Chili Bones Church.
Yeah, let's go see Chili Bones, you guys.
Sounds good. So you're grabbing it. You're underneath this tree. You kind of hop off it, do a little cat hop, and you're just huffing and leading the group forward as everyone's kind of trailing behind. Chante is still kind of like shouting in the background, picking up his feet. So you guys all make your way over to the chapel that Chili Bones was at. You take a moment, Jarfield, you're the first to enter the chapel as you walk in, and right away you can see Chili Bones kind of floating around. He looks like he's been waiting for you as you walk in, and he turns around and he sees you and he goes, "Oh, it's so good to see you, Jarfield. Come in."
Okay, and I give him like a bro hug. We do the handshake and the back pat.
Yeah, his bony hands kind of against and very touch.
Hi, yo, CB. Okay, so we got a couple things. One, we just got attacked by like the wind. Do you know what that was? It was like this big windy thing. I don't know. We couldn't really see it. We ended up beating it.
I'm not sure. I can try to understand what this is.
Okay.
Sounds like someone who sent it.
So I think it might be related to this thing that we found in the woods with the forest ladies. It was like an owl thing. It's this weird eye. It was having a big effect on our friend Chante.
Chante walked into the sanctuary room with all the prayer. Okay, well, I'm gonna let him go there for
Yeah, just let him wander. He had that thing up his keister for a while. It was way up there, and he had to go behind a tree to dig it out. I think that. Yep, he's back.
It had some sort of.
You walked the wrong room, Chante, and we cannot hear you. I think your mouth might be full of some of the prayer herbs.
I had to go put on my clothes, and I needed some privacy, so I had to head in the back because I had to put some things back in my butt.
That's what that was. Well, everybody take a seat, sit down in the pews, and I have news for you as well. As you can see, Sharon is not currently up here. I'm keeping her as a captive for a bit, and we should talk about what I've learned, and I would like to know more about what you're talking about, Jarfield. This creature.
Maybe we should start with you. I feel like you I feel like maybe you should start. You know more than we do.
Yeah, it would be rude of us to. How are you, CB?
Very well. I had a rest. I feel more recharged. As you can see, my physical form is as it's always been for millennia, but I have a little bit more spirit, knowing that I have friends who have restored Jovial back to its original state. So
best friends.
Is that us?
Best friend, yeah.
Best friend.
My ears are burning. My kitty fuzzy ears are burning.
You use the terminology yourself, and that is why I have friendship makes me uncomfortable. Let's continue. So I found out a few things. Sharon, she really enjoys a good talk, and as much as fun as she might be, she's also quite mischievous and ill-minded in the sense that she wishes to do quite bad things.
It's hot.
I don't know if she intends to attempt to escape at some point or has people from the outside looking in. But one thing that I found most interesting was that I was unable to see her and her sisters. I am a powerful being. Very powerful. For them to mask my skill is alarming. They had help from an outside source or something, and I don't know what it is. So
I had this thing in
Do
my
you-
butt.
Do you feel like she still
Do
has?
we want to show him the thing in my butt?
I heard a butt thing, and then I heard Eucalyptus say something.
Okay, so like let's so we'll do that in a sec. Eucalyptus, what was your?
But my mind is on the butt thing as well. It's hard to not.
As it should be.
Yes.
Yeah,
I wish
Chante.
I-
Chante's got a good butt. I get it.
Oh, I wish I had a butt to have a butt.
Yeah, you have a good pelvis.
You
Very
got
good
a
pelvic
butt.
bone.
You've got a butt.
We
oh,
can
man,
imagine it.
you
I'm
got-
sure
you
it
got-
was nice
got
and
that-
plump in your
Yeah,
day.
you got
I
that
know
thing.
these compliments are from thin air. You don't mean it. I don't have anything. I don't have anything in the back. It's just bones.
Hey,
wait,
I know. Back in your
back
day,
butt.
you had a dump truck back there.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah. Damn. Hey,
Damn,
come on.
CB.
Wait, CB, show us that bony butt.
I feel uncomfortable with doing
CB
that.
stands for cool butt.
Oh.
Yeah, cool. Capital booty.
No, but back to serious matters.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus, what did you say again?
I was gonna say, do you feel like whatever that was is still with her, or can you see her more clearly now? Like, if you were to like try to see her right now, is she still covered by that protection?
She is no longer covered by that protection.
Interesting.
So I was able to do some spell work and confirm, maybe to Sharon's demise as she had cried this morning, that her two sisters are fully vanquished. I was
Yeah,
able
that was us.
on that and confirm those suspicions, as well as now see into the forest and areas of the forest that I could not before, as long as that dang dog doesn't give me trouble.
I just have one more question. Whatever was covering her, if she was dead, would that thing be free to cover others?
I think whatever it was more powerful than all three sisters combined. There's no way that anything of that sort. So I don't know if it was another creature. I don't know if it was an item. I don't know if it was a ritual to protect them. It
Quick
was
question. You said dang dog. Is there a bad dog in the woods?
I don't want to talk of the Guardian. He and I go way back. We have many tiffs together, as one would say.
I
but
mean, dogs and bones have been mortal enemies for as long as time. You know, makes sense.
Look, I just want to say I get it. I was raised in a family where I was taught to be hateful against dogs, and through the magic of this group, they taught me that it's important to be accepting of others. And look, I mean, you know, I get that it's hard to fight back against your programming, but I think that you and Good Boy could be good friends.
Listen, me and the Guardian, we work in separate arenas, I guess is the word for it. He does not bother me, but he does sometimes obscure my ability to see as well. He's very strong, is what I mean by that.
So I think that this might be connected to like we were attacked as we were walking here by this big crazy invisible wind creature. We ended up beating it up because we're strong AF, but like I think that the reason they were attacking it is because when we fought the forest ladies, we found this, and then I show the eye. It's this weird eye. It was in an owl. Chante put it up his butt. He pulled it out of his butt, and it started looking weird, and then he wanted to cram it into his own eye.
That's me. That's me. But Jarfield's starting weird and possessive of it, and honestly, he just won't let me have it. Fucking weird.
He is being really weird about it.
Just being super weird about it.
I'm not the one being weird about it. I'm asking Chili Bones if he knows what it is. Eucalyptus looked at it and there was some magic on it. So I guess, what do you know what this thing is? Is this connected?
See it?
Do you? Okay.
If you want to touch
Can
it.
you just look at it from afar?
Yeah.
I must.
Actually, yeah. Wait. Okay. Wait. Do you
Hold
promise?
on.
Yeah. No. Let's actually. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Here you go. So
I intercept that. I intercept that.
Okay, make a quick sleight of hand check, and Garfield, make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit. I can't roll today.
Did you roll a bunch of 20s?
Two in a row, I think.
Can I try to intercept it?
Yeah.
I also lunge for it.
Chante, just a dex check from you then.
I rolled a 13 plus 6, so 16.
I don't
13
know
plus
what I
6 is 19.
rolled. But I rolled 0.
I
Come on,
want to cast thaumaturgy
Okay.
to make my voice 3 times as loud, to make harmless tremors in the ground for a minute, and to make the doors and the windows that are all unlocked slam shut. And I'm just going to say, stop it, all of you. Jeez. I died 3 times today.
I brought you back to life all 3 times.
Stop it. Chili Bones, look at it. You don't have to touch it. You understand why we're sussed out about this thing. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our best friend. We're supposed to be able to trust you. Now you're being all cryptic all of a sudden.
Right, so I have a spell called Identify that requires me to touch the object.
Oh,
Yeah.
just say, well, here. How about you just touch it with a finger?
I
Okay.
also have that spell.
Okay, so I just want to.
He
I
does?
just want to say.
Chante
he
also has a
doesn't.
spell.
So
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
so
I do.
telling-
Well, why
So-
didn't you do? Oh, you did. Yeah, he does. I forgot.
So I just want to tell this to Chili Bones, because I care about you as a good-butted skeleton. When Chante touched this thing, it seemed like it messed him up a lot. So I will you can definitely touch it. Just like, as a friend, be careful. Okay, got it?
I have to hold it for a minute. That's how long the spell requires.
Okay, just be careful. So I give it to Chili Bones.
Chili Bones, don't make me take you out.
I'm
Take
worried
him out.
He
that
holds it. He holds it. He takes it. And
Chili
you guys are-
Bones.
So he takes a beat as Eucalyptus kind of shakes her head, and P kind of shakes her head, and Chante is kind of shaking his head. Everyone's shaking their head. But he takes a moment and he starts to twist it in his hand. You can see him levitating it as the orb, and the eye is kind of looking around in panic as the spell is being cast. His eyes kind of glow, that red inner glow that they have, as you can see his skull face kind of just with the kind of taut like skin that is kind of there, the leathery skin that's pulled back and sunken in, and his kind of teeth being shown, kind of sunken in gums that look long rotted.
He's cute when he's creepy.
He's looking through it, and you can see him kind of evaluating it for a minute as you guys all patiently wait as he finishes the spell. He takes a moment and he says, "This is something none of you should be holding or touching or carrying with you.
I know.
This is an artifact, an ancient artifact. And it has a pair. Somebody else has the other eye. This is the right eye. Someone has the left. It's communication, first and foremost, a way to quite literally see one another and experience what the other is witnessing. Spell that I had told you of. Remember how I said I have the ability to see somebody or pick up on them? Well, this contains that same power. However, it also contains a protective power, an ability to obscure the holder and give them vision, insight, and protection, so they cannot be seen as well.
So,
Explains why I
if
cannot
this
see the
thing
sister.
can see through its eye, right? And I smartly put it up my butt, it can't see anything. So, we had an advantage.
Unfortunately, the spell that it contains, it isn't
Oh,
quite through the eye,
it's
around the eye.
You'd say it's butt proof.
It is, unfortunately.
So it could see like anything around Chante.
Yes,
So
But it also protected Chante?
exactly.
I'm disconnected from my body again. But I don't get it, I'm not hungover. Okay, focus. I seem to be making some point here, but I don't even know what it is. I'm sure it was good though. Whatever. Just focus on getting back in your body.
so
What would
But
happen
the
if
thing
And I put it up my
attacked
butt?
him still. He wasn't really very protected. But he's protected.
no, I think the original the person with the left eye is protected from us seeing them.
Oh.
So CB is so you promised us payment of allowing us vision on one person. We were thinking of using it for the bounty hunter, and you're saying there's no way for us to use it to see the carrier of the left eye.
That's exactly it. I think it has the same protective magic. So if I attempted to scry, is what it is called, on the other creature, it would be protected, but it can scry on us. Does not seem to be able to scry a wielder or a person holding it, though. And it has a weird property. Now, there's something extra in it that I can't quite point my finger on, but whatever's in communication with this, I don't think this is made on Earth. I think that there's a stronger being that this has come from, because I feel pulled towards it. It is very strong.
It's
Should
awesome,
we-
I know. Can I have it
What-
back?
What if we just destroyed it?
Nope,
Would that mess anybody up? Would that be
Yes.
What do you think we should do with this, CB?
I have
Do
the
you
deep
want
feeling that would mess people up.
Destroying it could be a smart move, but I think that we would want to destroy both. I don't know what consequences would be destroying one and keep the other around. I don't.
Could we bury it somewhere?
We could hide
Or
it.
like throw it in the water?
Okay, whoever's watching, I'm gonna throw this in the bottom of the ocean if you don't come out right now.
Oh no!
Do it. Or I can put it up my butt.
Wait, if they
How
can
about
see
that?
it, won't they be? Because if it was able to track us, if we hide it somewhere, they'll be able to track it there.
Yeah.
But
They will.
okay, so Chili Bones, you're the look. You're our biggest and buffest friend. If you kept the eye, is that a good idea or a bad idea?
If I kept the eye, the chances of it being able to trace me and find me, maybe reconnect, are very high. Now, I could do as much cloaking magic as I possibly could to hide it in the deepest corners
Of your butt.
around. If the underground layer of the chapel is considered my butt, then yes.
You got a big butt.
Oh,
CB.
you got it. You don't even got it done for you got a whole dang basement.
Quick aside, everybody. We should never refer to it as his sanctuary again. Let's all just refer to CB's little spa area as his butt. Okay?
Yeah.
We all on the
Yeah,
same
let's
page.
let's all go hang out in CB's butt.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chili Bones, cool butt. Capital booty.
Capital booty.
It's most intriguing because now I think I understand Sharon's obsessions a bit more. And he kind of looks like curious about it, and he goes, "Listen, I think you have a choice. Let me give you some more information and you can all decide what is the best course of action after you learn what I have also learned. Yes?"
So
Yeah.
you didn't tell us everything you knew.
Well, I did not know it before talking to Sharon, dear one. So let me apologize for not being a mind reader.
Look,
Though I can read a butt.
P has been hurt many times, so it's hard for her to trust. Don't worry about it.
No trusting.
There are
Also, just for the record, that you said I can't read a mind, but I can read a butt. I love you, Chili Bones.
and I'm learning to hang.
Yeah.
I'm learning to do what the kids do nowadays. I will become, would you say, hip.
Yeah, that's a word. Yeah,
Nope.
yeah,
Some people would say hip.
I
Yeah.
have no hips. That's the joke. It's that the butt is connected to the hip. There's a hip bone.
Oh, that's a butt joke from CB.
It's very layered once you pull it back.
Yeah, it's layered just like your butt was.
But I wish to tell you some of the things that I have learned. So, Sharon and her sisters had been speaking with some sort of powerful entity, or had been given insight into locations where powerful artifacts lie. Now, I'm wondering if this is one of the artifacts. So they stumbled upon this, and there's probably some other ones that connect everything together. The most curious thing is that it siphons off, from what I can tell, whatever they were talking to. Maybe this artifact or the being that it is attached to siphoned off joy, right?
Oh.
It siphoned off energy from Jovial itself. I don't know why, and I'm not certain the purpose of that feeding on emotion, but it seems to be connected to some other towns not far away.
Okay, so at the Forest Ladies' huts, I found this map, and I pull up Ikto's book and I show him the map. It shows what looks like a series of islands. There's a heart in the center that, like, I assume is an island. Is this connected to that, do you think? And I think this also matched the map that's, in your bottom butt.
Oh, this is the map you spoke of that I did not
Yeah.
know. Oh,
Yeah.
look. And he takes a look at it, and he kind of nods curiously. He goes, some of these islands, I guess you could call it, have been long forgotten or are things of lore. Things within my history book, things from a long time ago that I would have to do research on to understand. So this map may be accurate, may not be accurate, but it's essentially an ancient map. If I am also speaking of artifacts that have gone long undiscovered, it would make sense that they're somehow connected.
Because
So-
these are ancient places, so they might have some stuff.
Yeah. I think this
be
is just a...
To be clear, let me continue to give you as much information I know before you continue to draw any sort of conclusions, because it might change as you learn more. Each one of these islands that you've given to me here, Jarfield and team, do you have like a name? You seem kind of like the barrel of the bottom of just absolutely everything I've ever encountered in my life. So I just don't know if you have
Barrel bottoms. That sounds good.
You mean bottom barrel?
Yeah, the barrel. We're the barrel
barrel
bottoms.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we got
barrel
big
bottom.
old dump trucks. Ayo!
Yeah, bow. That's why you're our friend, CB.
So that is your. So that's your name.
Big
We're
old
the-
dump trucks?
Like as a
Yeah,
group.
might as
Her
well
name is
embrace it at
The
this
barrel
point.
bottoms.
Oh,
Yeah, we're the
right.
barrel bottoms.
I mean,
yeah.
that is what Julian called me last night. But anyway.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, let it go. Let it go.
No.
Yeah,
I
he
think
couldn't
that-
last night. He couldn't. That's the thing.
Nah, I think
Gosh.
Eucalyptus had a special night, and I support her celebrating that.
Hey,
I
does
think
that
she
thing
could
let
have
you
had-
see dreams? Because that is exactly what happened in my dreams. One of them, I had like 5.
I think that there might be a strong connection to the object and dreams as well, dream states.
Do you think you could shove it in my eye?
Oh,
Don't do it.
No.
Please?
No. Do you have desire to put this in your eye?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I would recommend perhaps then I should hold on to this item because I am powerful and I can mask it, and this thing will not stop until
I'm
when
pretty sure Chili Bones just wants it for himself. And I'm pretty sure the safest thing is to let me shove it in my eye or let me shove it up my butt.
Let me continue
Chili.
illusion. I would
No.
give it to the one with the most will. If you do carry it, I'm sorry, Chante, that's not you.
So I guess what would... Okay, so this is the theory that I'm putting together. So this is an eye. We've got a map that's shaped like a body with a heart in the center. I think that the different islands in this map correspond to different artifacts. And my guess is that where the head is on the map is probably close to where Jovial is, because that's where we found the eye.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah. Does that... Okay.
Well, this is
So there should be a straight line between one eye to the next.
Yeah, so I think that if we go to where, actually look,
Well, but to be honest with you, I think that the eyes are a pair. I think that it's missing. I think they were together. So you're missing an artifact from here currently. That would make sense.
Oh, okay, so looking at this map, does where the head is, did that look like Jovial? Do you think that's Jovial?
I mean, in terms of ancient structure and me understanding how things have moved long since, as you know that the earth turns and things move around, yes. It would be the original location of where
Earth
Jovial
turns.
is.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense. So I think that it's on us to I think that Chili Bones should hold on to this eye for us. I think that we could either get a boat built, head straight for the heart, or we could explore the area and try to find the other eye, and then I don't know, give it back to Chili Bones or whatever. Or I don't know, Chante can cram that into his eye socket. Or if we get both, Chante can do it. I don't know.
I will say this: whatever is on the other side of that eye, if it comes for me, I think we will have a fine.
Better not miss.
Yes, I have a feeling that I will be able to fend it off, whatever it might be.
Yeah, because you're real strong.
And I can communicate with you all. If anything or any trouble stirs, I would let you know right away if I were to have it here and hide it, or if anything were to come seek it.
Oh, Chili Bones, you're so nice.
Well, if we give you that eye, can you give us something?
I don't like this, though, and I have given you all of the items I currently have.
Yeah, but I can think of something you haven't given us yet, CB.
Are you talking about me exposing my behind to you?
What? No. I was what?
Money.
Get your mind out. Yeah, money.
Yeah, get your mind out of the butt. We're the bottom
So
barrels
wait.
here, not you.
Get your mind out of the butter.
I do not.
Bad. I'm sorry, guys.
You can see
Died today.
You should apologize for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that the eye is probably safe with Chili Bones. So you can show us the location, or allow us to spy on one person in the world.
Yes.
So I think that, and it sounds like, wait, it sounds
Well,
like,
tell you a couple more things before you continue to journey on. So, talking to Sharon, she described to me this map that she was fixated on, almost as she drew it over and over and over again, almost as she was having dreams about it every night that was pulling her in the directions, maybe of these islands and other artifacts. Does that sound right? Did she have a room full and covered in this map, in this drawing?
yeah. They were drawn with her poop, yes.
Yes. Sure. In this case, it seems that whatever forces might be on this other side, there are certain locations, original locations to this map that I might have a couple names of the islands that you are seeking, if you wish to know them. Don't know all the names. And I will say it this much. Jovial is one of the oldest towns, as small as it might be, in the lands. I've sustained it for centuries, eons, being raised and destroyed. I have gone underground. I have gone above ground. Again, my name is history because I do not remember my name. Jovial has retained the memory of its name. It is Jovial. These other islands their original names are gone. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They're probably called new towns and new names. And to my understanding, and to be honest with you, my memory does not serve me for their original names. You might need to find their original names to access them or to go into certain locations. So do your best when you are there to put together what the town's names might be. And know that this town's name is Jovial because of the pureness of the city and the town itself. There is a heart that beats here that kind of retains its positive energy, I guess. So just use the information that you have gleaned here in the other locations, okay? Do your best.
Okay, that makes sense.
Some of the islands that I can see here, again, I don't know them all, but Sharon gave me some insight into a couple of them. One is called Press.
Do you know where Press is on the body?
You see the area where the butthole is?
Oh, yeah.
Like that, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with a butthole area. You see it? Let me show you the map. It's like right there.
Yeah, the sphincter.
Yeah, we can imagine.
And while Chili Bones is saying this, I'm writing it down on the map.
Yes, that town's called Press, and
this is the old name or the new name?
This is its current name. I do not know.
Current. Right. Okay.
But she said that it's a plagued location.
Plague?
Yeah, she said there's
Plague.
a curse upon the town, and there's
Like
some-
leprosy or something?
No, she said that every day that Monday.
Every day is Monday?
Every day's a Monday.
What? Oh, that sounds. We can never go there.
Oh no. That's Jarfield's biggest weakness.
Yeah. Mondays, and getting wet.
Oh.
There's a mayor there that I don't think the mayor is the word. I think it's a turned overlord, somebody who is making it every day a Monday. His name is Tom Starbuckle.
Oh, that name really strikes a chord in me. We must.
And there's a ancient entity, a giant creature called Odin,
Oh,
protects the land that you.
And Tom and Odin.
His press?
Tom and Odin are like.
Yes, they are working together, and to enter press, you must fight Odin.
Okay, so this is so. So I of course do not. I don't know these people in my current life, but these names, they strike a different part of my soul, as if there's a dimension that I live in where there are characters with similar names that I just interact with all the time. We must destroy it. We have to destroy them.
I've seen that. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good
The
stuff.
interesting thing about press that I could learn is the reason that the town is called press is because they are so busy putting out propaganda, so busy with their printing presses, constantly putting out cartoons, saying things that are not true about the universe and world. So you must go there, uncover.
Where do they send them? All over?
Yes, if only I could somehow grab my head. If you go to the sea town and quickly get on a ship, I guarantee you in the sea town they will have this propaganda. I do not have any here. Many people do not visit Jovial.
Okay.
Chili bones.
Do you know anything about this creature? This Odin? Is he vicious or does he have a weakness?
It has teeth the size of a mountain. I don't know.
What?
What?
Doesn't
That's
sound
too
real.
big a teeth.
No, I got to be honest with you. I'm just getting a little flowery at this point. I don't know anything about this creature. I just know it's a
Teeth
giant
the
beast.
size of a mountain.
Just forget it. I'm not going there.
Wait.
Yeah, in that case, yeah, I'm not going there.
Wait. Could it be a dog? Like a really big dog?
So far, dogs have been good, and don't give Jarfield any ideas about bad dogs.
I'm just saying.
The last thing we need to do is enforce any stereotypes about dogs being monsters with teeth the size of mountains. You know, he's a recovering, I don't want to say racist, but somebody who used to do some pretty bad things based on
we
people's.
can call a spade a spade. I'm racist. I was racist against dogs.
Thank
But
you.
like-
That
Yeah.
acknowledgement is very important.
Sounds like a beast from hell, whichever beast this might be.
Wait, so are there any other towns that Sharon mentioned?
Yes, should we called a town that is on a cliffside. If you can kind of see where the I guess the solar, is this a solar plexus? I don't know where this area is.
Yeah, it's like a chest feeling solar plexus.
Area, yeah, it's not quite the heart, but the chest area. That's
Lung?
maybe the lungs. I'm not certain. But it is it's called the temple.
Temple.
Again, that is not its original name, but temple. From what I've been told, it's because there's a giant temple there.
Sounds like shit.
Yes.
Azie,
I like it.
do you think that your dad might be there?
Who's Azie?
Oh, Eucalyptus. Do you think your dad might be there? Sorry. Oh, sorry. I just blinked. I was thinking about this dog and Mondays. Yeah, Eucalyptus. Do you think your dad might be there?
At a temple?
Yeah, because your dad's like a big paladin guy, right?
Yeah, I mean,
No,
he
but
they don't
could
have Bible.
be. Yeah, he definitely could be at the temple. I mean, he's trying to go up the ranks, you know, in the Paladin world, and so he's always wherever the biggest temple or what's it called? Like, not what are they called?
Cathedral?
Cathedral, thank you.
Yeah.
He goes and he tries to like curry favor with the people because he's trying to get votes.
Yeah, and he's famous, so it's like that makes sense that he would. Yeah.
So he could be there. I mean, why?
Especially if it's a town temple. It's likely very powerful and has
Yeah.
people that he might, if you are looking for him, if seeking him in any way, he might be there. But I don't know if you are. Just be wary if you do not wish to see him. And then I know of one other island. Now, do not forget, there is some island I cannot know the name of. I don't know why. Maybe it's masked or long forgotten or sunken underwater, above ground. Who knows? But there's one more town called Monmonquia.
Ooh, you're gonna have to phonetically pronounce that for me.
Yeah,
real quick.
where's that on the body?
So that one, if you kind of look down, it's a little bit more. Let's see. So the shape is almost like a crescent. It's almost like a chakra, the way that it's shaped. So this one's in the throat, the arc of the crescent here. So it's like a throat one, and it's Monmonquia. So Monmonquia. Monmonquia. To be specific, I've never heard of an island there. Sharon's talking about it as if it exists, so I don't have details other than the name.
Could it be under a spell that we can't see it? And
Yes, she whispered this one name, which I just didn't. She said that there's people hiding there. It's like a hidden island. Talking of people with names like M and O.
Hey, Chante,
don't
you're
like
from.
that.
You're
Elemental
from.
Wait.
B.
Oh.
Just letters?
Yes, it's a very nondescript location. It seems to be almost hidden, like for those in the shadows who like to hide.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
he's a
bring
thief.
him out. I know how to bring out the
Yeah,
stuff
hey,
that's hidden.
what are we?
Are we going
doing?
to hell? I just want to know. I
Why
hate
are
when
we
that happens. It's
Yeah.
just all these islands clearly have a connection with each one of us, and that's clearly not a coincidence. So, is this a setup? Are you sending us to hell? I just want to know. Because I've been there. I've been to the depths. And I am tired of dark places.
Well, if you're gonna be alive, there's still more dark places to go. That's just life.
Places that you don't understand, trust me. And honestly, I just want to know if this is a setup before I go face it.
If you're being set up, do you think this person will tell you?
I just want Chili Bones to be honest with me.
Oh, I'm not setting you up. Do you want to roll an insight check on him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah.
Instead of asking.
Yeah, yo, you setting us up?
in.
13.
Okay.
15.
19 plus 4.
We got
22.
8 plus 3, so 11.
Okay. 11.
22.
22. Okay. Is that everybody there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. As he's talking to you, he doesn't seem to be setting you up. Like, there's no intent to set up here, but there's something going on. And from what you can tell, there is, I don't want to say melancholy, but there's something, he wants to know something more. Like, there's a curiosity and there's a reason why he wants you to do this too. Like, they're not a setup by any means, but like a curiosity.
He's getting something out of it. Or could he be, do you think he could be influenced by the eye right now? I just don't know about that eye.
I mean, any thoughts we have, we can talk about later. Any private thoughts. You don't need to know about all sorts of things,
So
Chili
here's
Bones.
the thing,
But-
history. You like to test, right? That's your thing. You like to test us?
I think we passed it.
You did pass the test, but yes,
And
I
this isn't another test?
I do enjoy knowing if people's hearts are true and if they're strong enough to fight things, yes.
So is this a test? I need you to be open and honest with me. Is this hell?
If this is set up, it was not of my doing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You're just
Anybody
relaying the
else?
information that you got.
But yes, from Sharon, but from whatever is connected to, I guess, now that I know of it, this eye.
Oh.
Wait, I'm gonna ask Chili Bones a question, and then I'm gonna do an immediate insight check based on his answer. Do you have the other eye? Because the forest ladies said that they could show us anybody in the world, and you said you could show us anybody in the world, and those seem like eye things, and like there are two eyes, which you said. So like, just out of curiosity.
I do not have the other eye.
Okay.
You can roll an insight check on him if you'd like.
If everybody else would like to roll.
Whoever wants to do that. As you say no, just to double check. You can't roll insight on everything he says, so I'll let you guys know from this point on if you can or can't, okay?
I'm not rolling it for this one then.
10. Oh, I can't? Oh. What?
You just can't roll for every single thing he says. It's kind of
okay.
a general sweeping insight check usually.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Well, Jarfield, you really do trust Chili Bones at this point. Like you're not.
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy.
And everybody else who rolled, you don't think he's lying to you. Yeah, you just don't think he's lying to you guys about having the other eye. But Jarfield does seem like really comfortable and happy.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, he's good. I was just curious. Oh, you buddy. Oh, you've got a capital booty.
Overly compensating for asking the question.
Okay. In that case, I feel like we should just now I've copied down all the stuff on the map. Also, just for funsies, I'm gonna copy this down onto a second page in Ikto's book, and I'm gonna tear it out, and then I'm gonna give Ikto the book. So we got 2 copies of this map.
No.
You keep it. I don't want to carry that thing around.
It's
Too
your
heavy.
spell book. It's your spell book, though. You need it for spelling, right?
Oh, that's just an empty book. I just had a book. Yeah, you can have it. I'm illegible.
Yes.
Sorry. Before we go, can we look for somebody?
Yes, I wish to give you access to somebody, as well as let you know, I do not think we have as much time as we might suspect. I think that there's some sort of energy happening, and I don't know if it's days or weeks, but it's not a lot of time. So if you're able to uncover and find these artifacts, and we can destroy them or put them together in some sort of way that ensures your survival as well as the town's survival, that would be most ideal.
But we got to save this town again?
Not just this town. I think that whatever presence this is far beyond my...
Oh,
every town.
Now it knows about us and everything. And
I do think that's an issue, yes.
Oh, Lord.
Well, now I know why we have to do this.
That was my question. But
now we got a bounty hunter and an eye
bounty hunter
You
just
said
so
that
we
you
don't...
had something sent to find you. Something sent.
Yeah. I feel like we should know where that is, just because now we're on another quest, and I just don't want to accidentally run into this guy.
Why don't we just ask where your dad is, and if he's on Temple Island, then we know there's a connection.
Why do we need...
Something tells me the bounty hunter's at PB&J's right now.
Then let's just kill him.
I don't know.
We could have. If it was that easy, we could have done it.
Yeah, I feel like our options are the bounty hunter, potentially whatever sent this wind creature to attack us, which Chili Bones, I told you all about that, or Eucalyptus's dad, just so we've got a good, idea of where to send. I think that because Chante can breathe underwater, and I think that the underwater town is underwater, and there are people with letter names like P.
See, there's a connection.
Yeah,
way too many connections for it to be good.
I feel like we could figure it out in that underwater place. I don't know. What's everybody's vote? Bounty hunter, whoever sent this wind thing?
I think we should do bounty hunter, because I feel like, we'll probably find, it doesn't matter where her dad is. That's not going to help us at all. It's we might run into...
He might also money, but that's all he does is give me money.
And her dad is famous. So I feel like we could just say hey, have you seen Eucalyptus's dad? And people will be like, yep.
Okay, so we find the bounty hunter.
You know who else is famous? Probably us now, because of what we did in this town. And that's why I think we need to I mean, I love fame because that's my drive, but it won at my drive. But once this starts to get out, especially in the press, apparently there's a press. I don't know. Like then the bounty hunter is gonna know where we are because people talk and they're gonna be like this amazing group of cool guys, including a beautiful elf that had brilliant sex with a guy. Like they're gonna find out because people talk, and then they're gonna be on our tail. He's gonna be on our tail. So I feel like he's getting closer. So we need to look for him.
We should look for him.
I can just picture the press headline now. Beautiful elf has brilliant sex.
We should absolutely look for the bounty hunter. And I think that also when we go to one of these towns, we shouldn't go to press first because they're going to write papers about what we do. And we want the bounty hunter as far off our trail as possible.
Let's just kill the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
We're too weak right now. We just got out of a battle. We need to rest. I can't use any spells.
Yeah,
I'm attached to the sanctuary here, and I have spent so many spells with Sharon today getting all this information. I would, too, be depleted after this spell.
Maybe just have Chili Bones tell us where the bounty hunter is.
Yeah, we don't need to go after him. We can go to these towns and figure that out.
I don't need that kind of like heat. Like just
if he's
got a lot to do.
If he's close, we could jump him.
I shall try to do this creature, lady, who knows, right?
Yeah.
This is bounty hunter, right? This is what you speak of. And you do not know what it is. You just simply do you have any other information on it?
We've heard the bounty hunter.
So we blew up like a building or something in a town because I don't know, we're always doing crazy stuff. And this bounty hunter got like probably hired by somebody to track us down because it's a bounty hunter and that's what bounty hunters do.
Yeah.
It is a man. I know that for sure.
You know it's
what?
That does help.
Do we know that for sure?
I know it for sure.
What? How do you know for sure? It could be a
I am going to cast this spell. And so as he does this, you see him like his eyes and his hands like illuminate as he like brings forth like this energy. It kind of looks like a pool of like clear floating cloud, like a liquidy cloud, as his eyes, which are red beams of light, kind of like rubies anyways, just of light, kind of flash into this like milky color that is the same milky color as the cloud. As you can see him kind of circling it, and you kind of see this like light gold thread like kind of start to weave its way around in the middle of the circle, and you can kind of see it almost like a light shoot up somewhere. This like orb. It's just going somewhere, and you're not 100% certain where.
Chili Bones, you so creepy.
Yeah, he's completely in a state of trance. It does take 10 minutes. Like he can witness and see things for.
Can Chili Bones hear us during this?
He cannot. He's kind of like in a state. So.
His eyes turned the exact same way that the eye did when we first got it, so we should be aware of that. Yeah.
Well, he's got the same magic though. It's not necessarily that it's bad.
I'm just saying there seems to be an answer for everything.
Why can't we smash it? Smash it, smash it, smash it.
Right
now,
the
repercussions are
breaking that eye would be bad.
No, we got to get all the artifacts.
We just got. Oh.
Okay.
What's up, CB?
Well, I found the bounty hunter.
He's outside.
I would recommend that you run. And we are going to leave it there right now.
We asked too many questions.
Yeah, we talked about his butt just way too much. Or not enough. It was important to me that we got that info out.
Yeah.
And then who knows what's going to happen next? And that is the end of our episode. Good job, you guys. Way to battle an invisible entity and get some information about what might lie ahead. And thank you for joining us for NDND, you guys. We love you.
Bye.
Yay. Yay.